Three. Let me know if you can hear me now. I believe we should have audio. Let me know if y'all can hear my voice. I believe you can now, but it might still not be set up. Yay, nay? Frostcat Jane, welcome, welcome. Pokey Fran says, happy Wednesday. Oh, is it low? Interesting. You can hear Bone. Bone is here, yay. Wepa. Okay, how does that sound? We should be good to go now. Let me know if you can hear me well. So good to see you, Bone. Thanks for coming in. Haven't seen you as often. Well, Rocket hasn't streamed as much this week either, but I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. So thank you for being here. Oh, is the music a little loud? That's good to know too. I usually keep it pretty low. How's that? I just turned it down a little bit, but either way, also just got the mic set up. So sound off in the chat if there's something still askew with it, but glad to hear it sounds fantastic. Thank you, Bone. Welcome to the first stream that we're going to be using Nightbot, and to the third stream and final stream of our, that's not it, I was supposed to have this up, Team Rocket collection, baby. Woo! This is what we've created so far, and we've got a few more pieces left to put together. One or two new ideas, as well as just perfecting a little bit of what we've got here. There's a few things I already know I want to fix, change up, bam, bam, bam. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Dan, thanks for the confirmation. I feel that, Bone, you know, I'm on streams because I like sit here and I work from my studio, and so I can be on streams all day. But the people who stream at the time that I usually stream at night like this, I'm not able to catch their streams as much because once I go home, it's girlfriend time. Walk in, say, hey, hit like. Hi, Marshall. Thank you so much for being here. Hyped to have you all here. Hyped to get this going. We're gonna make this bigger today. Right now it's a square, but by the time we're done, we're probably gonna need to, oop, that didn't work. We're probably gonna need to expand these babies up. So I'm really excited to get going. And let's test something because I want to see if I set up Nightbot correctly. It seemed pretty simple, but I've heard it's kind of infamous. So as a thank you for all of you who are able to be here early. Oh yeah, that showed up there. I just would like to do an early giveaway. This week, I was not able to go and get more cards, unfortunately. So I wasn't able to update the Pika binder too much. I did add 3 cards from my personal collection. Illustration rares from Sword and Shield era. So I filled it up a little bit, and we do also have a Giovanni's Exile that we will be giving away. This beauty is going home to somebody. That'll be the last giveaway of the day. Ooh, that's loud. But for now, we'll do a Pika binder, and yeah, we'll get started there. And our next giveaway, or our next stream, is gonna have some hype giveaways because I bought a bunch of Journey Together for you guys. So my ETB from Pokemon Center is on the way. That's going completely to you guys. And yeah, I'm hyped. ¿Dónde está tu sombrero? I know, right? No beanie today. It's because the girlfriend gave me a haircut. So I'm rocking the new haircut. No hiding under the beanie. Oh, great, Jane. You got your Pokemon cards today. Awesome. What's up, Cubone? Welcome, welcome. Welcome all. Just checking in. LOL, Pokedad Dan's up at 5:30 every morning. Ooh, that's tough. Zach is here. What's up, Zach? Kev is here. Awesome. No worries, Kev. Happy to have you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, okay, let's just get right into this. So like I said, I set up Nightbot for the first time. Vamos a ver. We're gonna see if it works. What do I need to do to make this work? So if I did this correctly, I believe, hey Lynn, welcome, welcome. I believe that should work. Let me know. Sound off in the chat with Dexon if you want to be part of the first giveaway using Nightbot. We're not going to deal with all of that wheel and dock and winners not being here to claim. It's cray. So let's see how this works. Oh, I see an entry. Yay, technology. Okay, it looks like it is working. So make sure that you guys get in because this is the first giveaway of the night. Lighthouse, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Wonderful member of our Discord community. And let's get this going. I'm excited to design. We're gonna make some stuff. Get in there, folks. So while you guys are all getting into that, I'm gonna give you a minute to finish that off. Let's talk about today. Obviously, a lot of you saw the shorts and the YouTube short of the shorts. Really love the reception that we got on these. And so I'm very excited about these, as well as the fact that I was able to find the episode that this is from. And it's episode 3 from the black and white era, I believe. Yeah. And so I found the Jesse equivalent of the visual. Super hyped that I found that. Oh, it's freaking out on me. Oh, I did it. I put too many things in this file. So I got a few versions here so we can play with it. Of course, Jesse's hair is humongous, and so we're really gonna have to navigate how that fits in. But I thought that'd be hype to try to do those. We're not gonna focus on that right away unless that's what you guys wanna do, because there are 2 other designs that we are going for. Bone, thankfully I'm doing at work is operating heavy machinery around the public. Wow. Mostly asleep. That's funny. So yeah, so hype for these shorts. We'll see how that goes. We've got these, I don't have the mock-up in here, but we've got these pants that we haven't touched too much. And I think I'm gonna leave those for the end. We've got this hoodie here that we know we wanna add a little more streetwear design to. ALB had some great ideas last week. This is looking pretty close to where we wanted to. There's a few edits to this that we need to make, and I already started that. And then we've got 2 designs that I'm excited for. This image was released, as you all know. Does capitalization matter for entries? You know, this is my first time doing Nightbot, and so I'm not sure, Kevin. That is something that I'll need to check. Hey, Cameron's here. Caden's here. We got the Bird family in the house. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, thank you so much, Frostcat. I appreciate you being here as well. Okay, we've got all of our entries too. So we've got Zach, Frost, Caden, Jane, Bone, Cameron, Q-Bone, PokeDadDan, Kev the PokeGhost. If you didn't hear your name, that means you are not currently in the giveaway. And if you wanna be, you better get moving. Let me switch screens for a second to this. It's funny, I decided to start the stream at 6:30 today thinking, oh, I'll be even more ready. But like until the very last second, I was in panic mode getting ready. Okay, amazing. Thank you all so much for entering. Francis, awesome, glad you got in there. I do see that you just entered. Zach is in there. So now I'm going to click choose a winner. And I'm just trying to see, is this something I should be showing you guys? Probably, right? Vamos a ver. Let me put this here so you guys can see. Since it doesn't show emails, I want you guys to be able to see it. So, okay, here we go, guys. Let's choose the first winner of the night, the early bird special. Gracias por estar aquí. Thank you for being here. Let's choose a winner. Oh, Zach, my boy. Zach. Wow. Zach in the house. My friend Zach K. Claudius, you are the first winner of the night. Congratulations. Let's give him some hype in the chat, please. Wow. All right, and I will now cancel this and we'll try that again later. Congratulations, Zach. Awesome. You are on a winning streak. And did I forget to do one important thing? Oh yeah, I did. and that is get our wheel of numbers ready. So let me just do that real quick. If you're just getting in, or if you weren't here at the very beginning, unfortunately I was not able to refill the Pika binder this week. And so right now there's only 50 cards in the binder, 50, but there's still a whole lot of great cards in there. So give me 1 second, let me get this wheel set up and sound off. How are you guys doing? Talk to me. It's been a quiet week without the Scott streams. How are you guys doing? How's your week been? Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. We're setting up the wheel, the wheel, the wheel. Okay, my friends. I can do things. Look at that. We've got a wheel, and I click a little button, and you guys see the wheel? Here we go. We are gonna start our first giveaway of the night, and as usual, Pika binder, you get 2 rolls, and with every roll you have a chance. Oh, sorry. I have to shuffle it for the next time. You have a chance of getting one of the bonus cards. So there are bonus cards, bonus slots, where you can get a pretty, woo, 48. Oh, I'm sorry, look at that color. So there are bonus slots in here where you can hit a 2x, a 3x, an illustration rare, a full art rare. And so let's see if 48 is one of those. Here we go. Okay, 48. Ooh, it's a gold card, baby. This, let me see. Boom. Look at that, Mr. Zach. This I pulled in a Sword and Shield ETB that a friend of mine gave me for like 40 bucks. They were very kind and gave it to me for cheap. And it is a beautiful card, so congratulations. Pokedad Dan, got a promotion at work? That's fantastic, congratulations. That's huge, amazing, congrats. Make sure you guys give a big congrats to Dan. That is always a good week. Just like when you get a Zalatian V gold card, that's another good week. And now you still get one more spin of the good old wheel. So let's get that there. Let's get that open. Remove 48. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Take a deep breath, and here we go again, my friends. Congrats, Zach. Okay, let's see what number 2 is. Number 2. Number 2 is número 32. Number 32. Sorry, that's kind of loud. Okay, ooh, I love this. This is an illustration rare from the Sword and Shield era. This is showing me. Sorry. Trust camera. You guys can see a little bit of the madness. All right, so this is a beautiful card as well. A Hisuian Voltorb. Check that baby out. Beautiful illustration rare. And technically maybe you got 2 Pokemon in one, because we could just pretend one of those, oh no, they're not apples, they're chestnuts. I was gonna say, maybe we can just say one of them is Appleton, but nope, they're just chestnuts. So congratulations, that is now your Voltorb. Hey, not a bad way to start the stream. 2 beautiful hits. I love to see it, y'all. Congratulations, Zach. And by the way, if you were here last week and you won cards, your cards have not gone out. I knew I was streaming this week, and so I just waited one more week. Since we are such a small, beautiful little community here, a lot of people are winning pretty often, and I won't be streaming next week. So I figured this week I will get the winners and ship everything out tomorrow. So here we go. Zach K. Boom. You got 2 cards coming for you. Bop, 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 bop. His name is Zach. He's got some cards. If you can't tell, I'm a little hyper today. It's been a good week. Dan got a promotion, and my spirits have just been high. Had a great week with my partner this weekend, and yeah, just feeling really grateful. And to anyone that doesn't know Rocket Scott, or anyone, I'm sorry, that does know Rocket Scott, yesterday me and him did a podcast episode. So that should be coming pretty soon, that I was really honored to even be considered and asked to do. So that is part of why he didn't stream yesterday. So yeah, so really hyped to share that with you guys. I was so nervous at the beginning, but it came out good, and I think you guys will enjoy it. All right, my friends. Ahora empezamos. Grateful for you, Dane. Grateful for you. Let's get this party started. So, like I said, this image was released as part of, the hero imagery for Destined Rivals. And so I really think that this could be a great visual for us to use for the Mewtwo merch. A lot of people said they wanted to do Mewtwo merch, Giovanni's Mewtwo. So let's do it. And when I saw this visual, I instantly had an idea. So I've got some thoughts of where we can go here. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Man, I love that card. Hey, Zach is here. Bone is here. You can hold on to my card as long as you want. Thank you, Bone. I appreciate that. So, PokeDad Den, the podcast is called Trainer Talk. Super early in their creation of it. I put the link in our Discord. But it's essentially just that. It's a way for them to get to know members of the Pokemon creator community. Talked a little bit about our collections, why we make content. Scott gave me an opportunity to give some advice and some tips for people creating channels. So yeah, a good mix of stuff. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, Bone, isn't that pose so beautiful? Really, really cool. And it's perfect for what I think we're gonna create. So this is one of the pieces that I really want to focus on today. And then we have the other piece, which is this hero squad. Let me go back to here. So the hero squad visual is this idea. I mentioned last week, there was this really fun trend, the girlfriend trend, where people were getting custom shirts of their partners or siblings or whatever made. I really love this visual aesthetic. And it's also a classic kind of archetype for hero art, right? We see this all over movie posters. Let's see if we can find that real quick, actually. Hero movie poster. It's this, yeah, there we go. Exactly what I was hoping would come up, right? It's this idea of like all the heroes in one composite. That's a little bit different. Yeah, this is the absolute pinnacle of the idea that I'm mentioning. And so that's a little bit of what we're going for here, but on a shirt, not on a poster. And maybe on a poster later if we feel like it. But that's kind of what we're going for. Hard part, of course, is we are dealing with the images that we have available and that we have the rights to use. And so it's a bit of a creative challenge. And that's why we're here, for the creative challenge, my friends. Hey, Pokemon Clan, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Happy to have you here. You were one of my first subscribers and one of my first comments ever. So thank you so much. Zach, I don't know if I already asked you, but can you add an autograph card also? I'd appreciate it. Of course, absolutely. I do always try to include a thank you card and I do my signature on it. So hopefully that you guys like that. Okay, so let's vote, please. We are gonna vote. What's first? Are we doing I'm gonna call it the girlfriend. No, I'll call it the hero shirt. Are we going to do Giovanni's Mewtwo? Are we doing Jesse's shorts? Or, no, that's it. Those are your options. Oh, but I already added a fourth. Now it's forcing me. There we go. All right, so friends, you guys tell me. What do you want to start with? This is our stream, so you tell me. I have an autographed Pokegirl Jessie Ninetales GX. Oh, very cool. And I see what you mean. So instead of signing like a random energy card, actually signing one of the cards? Let me know. Or the sleeve that the card goes on, I imagine. Y'all tell me. Hey, ALB. ALB. Welcome to the chat. All right, friends. So we are waiting to see what wins. I have a feeling Giovanni's going to take the house because, it's Giovanni. Pero, while we wait for that, I realized I did an improvement to the Jessie cutout because you can see there's like this white line happening. So I improved that. So let's just get her where she's meant to be here. Oh, permiso. Got the hiccups. And then I'm going to replace her. I already did this one. Yeah, here. Need to replace to the right one here. Okay, awesome. So we've got that now. I don't even know. Oh man, I'm so excited to do this because there's so many elements. I wish this Giovanni was the same illustration style. It's the only like hesitation that I have right now to using it. But surprisingly, Giovanni doesn't have as much art as I thought he would. I guess he is that kind of main villain, which you only get glimpses of. But yeah, was just a little bit surprised to not find as much as I thought I would. Kev, with that wrench. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. All right, friends. Fuecoco, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Hyped to have you here. And okay, it looks like Giovanni's Mewtwo is the winner. So let's just end that right there. And let's get to work because we got our work cut out. So now the question is, can you make Geo more shadowy? Yeah, oh wait, and now that I say that, maybe we take this Geo and bring it onto this. Because although the angle isn't the angle we want, the illustration style is. So first things first, I need to get rid of all of the stuff that is crowding this image. So first thing we're doing is we're selecting our subject. It's not going to be perfect because Mewtwo's kind of colored in by this super dynamic background. So let me just go in here and make sure we've got all of Mewtwo. Oh, not all that. Awesome. We've got all this. Gotta get rid of some of this. Ooh, did I just find a mistake? Whoa, let's see if I think I just found something. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I might have just found a little error in the illustration. Let's see. First, I'm just gonna focus on getting this selection, and we'll have to heal this part of the foot. I use the word heal because that's what the tool is that we'll be using, the heal brush. But basically, yeah, we need to get rid of the Pokemon text here. So let's see. Interesting, guys. I don't know if we found a mistake, but there's something strange happening with Giovanni based on this visual and the way Mewtwo is sitting and the way that the shadows are sitting. Shouldn't this not be white and actually be purple? Why is that white there? Because the rest of Mewtwo there isn't white. So it feels like this should actually be... interesting. Let me do this. I'm gonna go behind it, paint a layer like this. Very interesting. I wonder if they did that on purpose. You know, they're incredibly... Obviously, Pokemon's full of incredible creators. So sorry for that distraction, but I just saw it and right away I was like, wait a minute. Was that on purpose? Okay, we've got our Mewtwo for the most part. Like I said, I'm going to need to fix up this leg. So let's just go real quick here. I'm gonna clean this up. Just a super rough cleanup. Let's use this tool now. Can you make Geo more shadowy? Poster Geo is probably better. Yeah, I'm glad you guys agree. Silly Pokemon Company. Am I right, Marshall? Does it seem maybe like it's a, you know, just like a file error for the designer? I'm definitely guilty of those, so I ain't pointing no fingers. But yeah, when you make mistakes like that, sometimes you see them more. It's like when you know, get into content creation or any sort of video work. You like, every time you watch shows and movies, you kind of just notice things a little bit differently. Okay, cool. I think we've got the Mewtwo the way that we want it now. It should have been purple. Those rat bastards. Okay, my friends, we've got our general Mewtwo. Maybe I shouldn't be lazy. Maybe let's just go in here and get a better sample, because I'm gonna be manipulating this image quite drastically. And what I mean by that is that the idea that I have really goes in and messes with the colors of this illustration to try and, here we go. So right now I'm just doing initial colors. I'll blend it in a second. But I'm gonna try to do a pretty intense brutalist effect on this visual. As y'all know or may know, I love brutalism from a design standpoint. Okay, so we got rid of that there. Now let's get rid of this here. We just coloring. People in our 30s coloring Pokemon images and having a blast. Thank you for everyone that's here. I appreciate y'all taking your time. We're gonna have a great time today. Gonna keep designing. And at the end of this, we are going to, make some of these pieces for the community. I already started looking into Printify to see what's possible. Tried to find a cool pair of shorts. So I'm really hyped to figure out how to genuinely make this for everyone. And okay, so now that I've got that, now we're gonna try to blend it a little bit. This again isn't very good. I should take a little more time with this, which is also why I'm doing it in a separate layer, as you can see here. So nothing that I'm doing I'm stuck with. I'll be able to go back later and really refine this, especially if we're printing. If we're printing, we got to be careful because those pixels will show up. And we want this merch looking super nice. Oh, that one didn't work. Okay, cool. So like I said, not perfect, but let's show you what the difference is. So that's what it looked like. Then we took out the background and then we fixed the foot. Fix is a loose word, but we gave it a good try. So now I'm gonna convert this into a smart object, which again just protects the file so that I can always go back to the original. Let's get this out of the way. This is now just a backup. And now we're pasting our new guy. Here we go. And there we have it. We've got our Mewtwo and our Giovanni free of the background, ready to rock. Giovanni needs more products made for him. The cards are fantastic, but I need more. I agree, he's such a villain. And you know, again, in creating this collection, I went through the work of doing a lot of the research, learned a lot about James, Jesse, and Giovanni is one of the only Pokemons that one of the only humans that Mewtwo has ever obeyed. I thought that was really interesting. He's a pretty hype person, so. You should put a Master Ball, says Pokemon Clan. Love that idea. That's a great one. Let's see as we get farther into the design, bring that back up and we'll see where it fits. So Bone, yes, I also apparently learned that this Mewtwo is technically shiny Mewtwo because a Jade Stone was made to create it. That's a piece. Oh, look, I made a little mistake here. I'm gonna go back and fix that. I didn't know that, but apparently that's part of the lore. Someone can confirm that. I read that on Bulbapedia, but I know we've got a lot of really invested people here who know a lot about the world. So tell me what you think. Okay, here we go. Just really making sure that I'm not rushing too much on this because I want this to come out great. And again, the effect that we're gonna do. So as you can see here, I put 2 quotes. And I would love for you guys to let me know which of these 2 quotes do you think would be better for this graphic and for this shirt? Prepare yourself or rule the world or no big English text maybe. You guys tell me. Shiny Mewtwo is green. Uh-oh. I think there are a total of 5 Mewtwo's in the tire. Yes, I did also read that the Mewtwo that they used in maybe black and white is technically different because he doesn't even speak. Yeah, you guys know I'm still a novice trainer, so let's get back to designing. We're gonna go to our filter gallery. And so our filter gallery, check this out. You can already kind of see where they got inspiration for how they made their ETB. And that is part of what sparked my inspiration for deciding that I wanted to do something a little more brutalist here. So this here in our layer styles, we're in the sketch section and we are adding some sort of overlay on this, or yeah, filter on this visual that's gonna give us a cool effect and take it away from this traditional just full color art, which isn't something that I'm really interested in using. I wanna see how much we can manipulate that art and make it something unique to us. Rule the World would tie in the world domination. Yeah, great point. That is part of why I was thinking that that would be a good one. Okay, let's see. So we're just playing here. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. And as you know, this is all an experiment. So as usual, and by the way, let's fix this because we know we're not making Giovanni's merch black or white. I don't think that tracks. Do we want it to be black? Let me know what you guys think. But for now, let's just keep playing with these filters and let's see what we can create. The color that we're seeing, by the way, we're gonna be able to change too. So I kind of like this sketch idea. The Japanese text means world domination also. Yes, it does. And that is why I added it. Not their official slogan, but it's something, to Kev's point, that I thought might be good to include to make sure that we are paying homage to the rest of the collection. It's so interesting. You know, I played with this a little before, and check this out. When I do this with the original image, I get completely different response. Purple, yeah, looking for a purple, good point. That could be a good one. Look how different this comes out when I include the background. It's so crazy. Dark gray might make it look like a smoke screen. Love that. Let's lower the stroke length here. Oh, we need way more balance. Okay, I'm not seeing it yet. Man, I love what that does to the background. But that kind of background is just very hard to use in a t-shirt, you know, because where does it end? Unless we do a box similar to what we did for the Meowth. But I want to make sure that this feels very different than the ETB. So that's an important piece that we're trying to achieve here. Okay, so I'm kind of just stuck right now. That's how it happens sometimes. And so let's make some decisions. Right now, this is what felt the most right. While the color doesn't feel right, I like the way that it is interacting. And so now what I'm gonna do is go to my adjustment layers and go into our hue and saturation. And we're going to colorize this. No, not colorize this, sorry. We're gonna remove the saturation, see what that does. Get that on here. You know, this experiment ain't working as much as I thought. But let's fix that background because you all agreed that maybe instead of black, we go with a purple. Now we'll have to keep in mind that if we do want to make this, we're gonna be at the mercy of whatever purple we can find available. So that is the only thing that we're gonna have to, just contend with, because when you're printing, it changes everything. Might need to separate the figures more. No background lines needed for this shirt, in my opinion. I agree, yeah. And we are just still very early in experiment phase, my friends. Ooh. So we just gotta see, you know, something like that is kind of cool. We're just playing, having fun. I don't know where this design's going yet. Okay, well, as y'all know, ooh, no big English text. Love it. Okay, that is winning. Interesting. So if there's no big English text, that means that we really do need to make sure this differentiates from the ETB so that it's not just the same thing. So what can we do? I really like this little like lenticular, or not lenticular, I'm sorry, pointillism kind of visual that this is creating. YouTube Chinese green. Yes, it is. And I don't think, I'm not sure if green will work here. So here we go. I'm just playing now with the brightness. playing with some of the adjustment layers to see what happens if we do something like this. Yeah, interesting. I'm not really sure where this is going right now. Very interesting. I know that if we're not going to do the big English text, we will probably have some big Japanese text. So, guys, I'm a designer lost out in sea. Let's see some ideas. What do we think? Oh, so we do think that we should try green for Mewtwo, since Mewtwo shiny is green. Okay, so here we go. Let's start messing around. Let's bring this back off because we definitely don't know yet where this is going. And so the question here is, can we separate Giovanni from Mewtwo? It might be hard. Let's go back to our original file. And let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna use this tool, which, yep, wow, Photoshop, you are crazy. I thought it was gonna be hard, but Photoshop said no. Es muy fácil, very easy, my friend. And the reason why we need to do that is because Marshall has this idea to stay true to the fact that Mewtwo shiny is green. And if we do that, what that means, ooh, I like that, by doubling it up. Oh, interesting. Now what I can do is go in here. Let's add a hue adjustment layer to just this here. And now let's colorize it and see what that does. Oh, what did I miss? Oh, I see. There we go. So interesting. So to do this, here's what I'm gonna have to do. It gets a little complicated. So what I am doing right now is I'm separating Giovanni from Mewtwo. Now Giovanni is on his own. He's still physically here, obviously, but we're gonna cover him. And sorry, I'll read the chat in a second. Let me finish this idea. And then we've got this here. Let's try saturating it a little bit more. And because we're doing this, the filter gallery that we chose isn't giving us enough contrast. We need a lot more contrast for this. So let's see what that does. Hey, okay, maybe somewhere closer. Let's see what chat thinks. So Marshall, I just tried the green. Great suggestion. Thank you for doing that. Halian likes the gray on purple as well. Sorry if I missed your comment earlier. PokeDadden, I think that text will be too generic if it's straight. Maybe make it diagonal and either cross over or behind the image. Awesome. Yeah, you know we love to make the type feel like it's integrated. So great idea there. Have the silhouettes each a different color. Yep, great point. I'm gonna try that next. Oh, it's cool with Giovanni more opaque. I do agree, that makes it look cool. Black and white with the red R on his chest. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe too much color, maybe too much green. A lot of ideas. Okay, so let's just keep playing. I agree, maybe the green is a little strong. And now what we need to do here, yeah, is I need to play with this. Why is this turning green as well? This should not be green. So what am I doing wrong? So let's see, if I select him and I hit green, let's delete that layer mask. Oh, okay, that's why. Here we go, so we're colorizing. And now let's make him maybe have a red tint, or does he need to have a purple tint? Purple seems to fit a little bit better. Interesting. Are we getting a little closer? What do we think? Oh, I like the color you jumped to right away. Ooh. I'm not sure what color that was. Oh no! I mean, this does look cool right there. That he kind of has color, but I'm not sure. Maybe something... I do like this. There's a little more contrast needed. Yeah, something like that. And does Mewtwo need some contrast? I'm also wondering, I'm scared about the purple. I'm a little afraid of the purple. So let's see. You know what we're gonna do real quick? I'm gonna just come right into Printify. And let's see what Printify has. Let's look at their catalog. We know that this is going to be a t-shirt, right? Let's say that this is a boxy tee. So boxy tee. It's women's. Why do they gotta call it women's? I love boxy tees, jerks. We'll go with oversized just for now, to make sure that it fits anyone, because that's important. And let's see what colors they have. Black, dark gray, toast, natural, forest, navy, soft pink, so no purple there. Any purple here? They've got orchid as a color, but got it. Let's see here. How do I change the color here? Preview. We need to see a different color. Tengo la camisa negra. How do I change the color that we're looking at? Okay. Maybe I need to make this bigger, so give me a second. Maybe it'll show up here. Print size, production cost. There we go, select variants. So this is the purple that I have available. So let me grab that purple over. We're gonna come here and we're gonna show what that would kind of feel like. Obviously not, or I believe it's not what we're looking for. Let me just look up t-shirt as well, since boxy t-shirt isn't the move. And let's see, we've got just a unisex heavy cotton tee. I like that it'll feel a little bit more heavy, which is again a good piece of, or I'm sorry, a good relation to streetwear. Oh, and I'm sorry that you're seeing this twice. Let me fix that. Apologies. I think the better way to do this right now, I messed up how I have that, so. No, the light purple is not the move. Somebody said a graffiti idea. I feel like making it look like a little graffiti would be awesome. Oh, that's interesting. Smoke screen and make them both a negative. Streetwear is all about the vibes and the color. I don't like that purple. I don't like that purple. Gender clothing is annoying. Tell me about it. Cosmo and Wanda. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to unsee that. Yeah, I'm not feeling super confident with the colors right now. Maroon is not the move. Garnet, not the move. Purple is a pretty unique color. Okay, here we go. So we've got blackberry. Blackberry's interesting. It's pretty close to black, but it is a dark purple. So that could be an interesting color that works. Interesting. Yeah, to be honest, just for the sake of time and how many designs we want to focus on, I do think that let's just stick with a black for now. Let me know if you guys agree that we could do that for now. Welcome back, Kev. Heyo. I don't know. The blackberry, I agree. If we're gonna go anywhere, it's gonna be blackberry. So maybe I see a few. Yeah, awesome. Let's do it. Let's go blackberry. So now we know that we're going blackberry. We need to now figure out what are we gonna do for this to give it more life, because the effect itself is just not working yet. We know that we do definitely need some smoke. We need some, some other elements to come in here. But I think part of what we need to figure out is what text is gonna come in here. So Dan, you also talked about if it's gonna be in here, and we'll figure out color in a second. I agree, it definitely needs to be behind him, or integrated a little bit more. Let's not do white for now. Nah, that's not gonna work. Ooh, I love when I'm struggling now. Oh, good point. Yes, I love using the Japanese text vertically. Thank you for that call out, Marshall. Oh, already, just by putting it there, it feels like it's fitting in a little bit better. Let's see. And then of course this would be in the front. That feels very classic kind of streetwear. Definitely not yellow text. Oh, unless you like it. Oh, interesting. Let's see. I did have a strong reaction to it, but I don't know that it was necessarily negative. And it relates a little bit to what we've got going on here. The color story is kind of feeling intense. We've got green, we've got red, we've got yellow, we've got purple. But maybe yellow isn't what we remove. Maybe it's this red, or I'm sorry, it's, oh, that's why I messed up here. Maybe it's Giovanni that needs to make a change. He could be more yellow, or he could go back to this purple. Text on the side is a good move. Text definitely on the side. Yeah, I think, right? As soon as it gets, isn't that so funny how sometimes with design, it just locks itself in and you know like, oh, okay, that's the move. But what we don't know is the move yet is all of everything. Oh, almost lost that. Is everything that I've done here with this visual. I don't know that I'm sold that this is looking great yet. A green stroke maybe on the text. That's great. Love that. We can connect that potentially with the green here. It is a little bit light. So if we want to have a contrast, we'll have to do something a little bit darker. Purple Geo I like, but that filter on him I don't like. Okay, agreed. Thanks, Marshall. No worries. We'll see you soon. Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure. You know, like maybe I'm overcomplicating it. I just turned off the filter. Maybe we're just overcomplicating it a little bit more than we need to. Cause that already feels kind of cool, right? Let's hear from the squad. Let's hear from the grunts. We're all grunts. Purple Geo I like, but that filter on him I don't like. Unfiltered Geo, awesome. We're making moves. But notice that I did remove the filter off of Mewtwo. So let me go back and try just removing the filter off of Geo. Oh wait, what did I do wrong here? Oh, I see. Interesting. So I think I kind of have to remove it. That's getting there. Let's see, guys. What do we think? So I might have to go back and do some finessing the way I structured it. I might have to redo the Mewtwo because right now when I remove the texture, it removes it off both of them because I just kind of took Geo out. Oh wait, but maybe, let's see, testing an idea here. What happens if I do this? Oh, perdón. Turn this back on, put this here, remove this from here. Wow, it's like a big old puzzle piece. And then I'll put this back here. Whew, that was scary. I'm always afraid I'm gonna break something. But here's what I just did is I separated the texture. So Giovanni's texture is by itself. Now you guys let me know, is this the right move? So let's get a vote. And I see that we're done with the English vote. So let me get that out of the way. Awesome. Thank you for everyone for voting. Thank you so much for being here, for participating, for designing together. Just love having this community, having you all here, and just appreciate all of your time. So here we go. So this is what we're looking at right now, but what we have the option to do is to remove the filter off of both of them. Yes, we're onto something here. Awesome, Marshall. Boom. The brighter shadow on the Mewtwo was neat. I agree, right? This, what is it called? Hi-fi. Hi-fi means you take the shadow, the highlights, and you blow them out. And you take the filter, the shadows. I'm too excited. Let me slow down. You take the highlights and you bump them way up, so you overexpose. And then you take the shadows and you bump them way down to underexpose. And that's how you get high contrast, which is what we did here. And it looks like everyone likes this. So this design is coming together. It's coming together. Okay. So now we've got a few things in place that we're happy with. We've got text that's looking pretty good. I'm not going to focus too much on placement just yet because we still need to figure out what are the other elements that we want in here. But shout out to all of you. You saw me. I struggled. If it was just me sitting here by myself, I would have probably spent another 30 minutes to an hour on just this thing. But because you all had these ideas, we got through it together. So shout out to team effort. High contrast photo, ween! Make R on red on Geo. Kev, I know that you suggested, or I believe you suggested that earlier. I did like that idea. Ooh, what did I do here? Whoa, look what I did. I made a mistake. I turned our Mewtwo, but when I did that, I must have not turned the other Geo. Or no, it's just the way that I placed him. That's kind of sick, actually. Did you see that, guys? So instead of this here, which is perfect placement, I had it here. Let me try this again. I had it a little offset, and it created this kind of 3D effect. I love happy accidents. Oops, sorry. So what happens now if I take that same happy accident? I'm just going with it. This might be completely wrong, but just because I like what that did there, now I'm questioning, can I do that for Mewtwo? So here we go. I duplicated Mewtwo. I'm going to hue and I'm changing Mewtwo's color to pink. Now I'm putting it back behind that other image, and now I'm going to just offset it a little bit. Let's see. Here we go. You see how we got that kind of RGB? How do we like that? The Bean! Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. Bone, Marshall, Kev, Halian, Pokedad Dan, Caden, Cameron, anyone else that's still here, Zach, I know you're probably in the background. Sam Tran, you might be here. Thank you so much for taking your time. 8 beautiful, wonderful people here, and that's all we need. Just us together creating awesome art. We bow rouse. We that bow rouse. Bone is liking it. Happy Accidents. Kev is liking it. Pokedad Dan's loving it. Halian's liking it. Awesome. Yeah, I like that. Oh my god, that scared me. Something just fell in the background. Okay, I do like where that's going. So much I have to clean up about this, but what time is it? It is now 7:25. We're just gonna finish here for a few more minutes, and then we're going to go to our first official giveaway. We did an early bird special. Now we're gonna go to our second one. But I do wanna move a little further with this design before the night ends. So let's do this. We're gonna go back to the interwebs. Let me move this back to where it's supposed to be. Permiso. And I need some inspiration. I need some visuals. Streetwear's got so many elements, right? Oh, I don't need anyone seeing my history. So let's figure out, and guys, I'm sorry, not guys. I don't like saying that, but friends, what else do you think that we need? Oh, and Marshall, I'm so sorry you recommended the red. Here's my thought, and let's try it because you know that we're trying everything once. But my thought is, I'm afraid to add any more colors to the mix. That's honestly my main concern. I want to make sure we've got a tight color story, but I don't know. Ain't none of us know what's gonna look good until we try it. So let's be curious. Let me just do a rough cut. I was trying to use this selection tool. Let's see. Oh, that didn't work. Pew! Vamos a ver. We're gonna collect that. Not perfect, but oh wait, what did I break? Uh-oh, I broke something. This looks sick. What just happened? That looks super freaking cool. Did I break something? How did the colors just get so cool? Let me undo. When in doubt, undo. Oh, I know what I did. Here we go. It looks like what I did was I removed, yep, here it is. So with my layer, these two layers are set to only affect this layer here underneath it. I'm able to attach it to this layer. So if I remove this, it affects the whole image. And when I bring it back, it comes back to, yeah, what you're seeing here. So that's what happened there. Okay, so what are we thinking? Let me go back just a few times because I want to make sure I didn't mess up the visual. Yeah, okay. Let's see, friends. Let me know what you think. Obviously, this was another accident, but it was kind of super cool. So I'm just not sure. Okay, here we go. Somebody had a question. Bean, did y'all get Costco mini tins? I wish. I don't have a Costco membership. Bone, get that dinner going. And no, Marshall, I got you. Just added it in. So like, you know, we're not saying no to an idea. And it honestly doesn't throw it as much as I thought it would. But I want to know what you guys think. Master ball at the end, bottom of the text. Interesting. Let me think on that for a second. Kev, upside down master ball under text. Paint drips to form master ball. Whoa, that's interesting. Love the purple Mewtwo, Control Z. The red R looks great. Yo, I like the R so much. All purple looked amazing. Yeah, friends, we might need to vote, because as cool as like all of these colors are, especially when we think about merch, the stronger and tighter our color palette is, right, the better, because this isn't the only thing you're wearing. And so I'm a little bit unsure of what to do right now. Ugh. All right, so let's leave it to the game. Let's leave it to that game. So friends, here we go. Let's look at both of these side to side. Let's look at them as designs, but also as merch. And you guys tell me. Let me know what you guys think. And that's what we're gonna go with. And that'll be the last decision that we make on this poster before we move on. But again, I'm sorry, the ADD is kind of strong today, so I wanna make sure you guys know I am listening. I love the idea of a master ball, so that fits with the color scheme very well as well. And so let's look around at a few different ones. I do like this version. It's a little playful, a little more playful than maybe we want. But I like the fact that the bulbous aspect of the, I like the bulbous aspect of the ball. So here are three options. Oh, sorry, Marshall, what is it deleting? I just set up Nightbot today, so I'm so sorry that it's deleting your messages. Please let me know what you're trying to say, and maybe I can fix Nightbot. Nightbot, be nice. Be nice to Marshall. Okay, let's see. I haven't found anything card related in stores for months now. Ugh, fair. And then make the font like spray paint with a master ball. Oh, sick. What a great idea. Can we outline the text in red for balance on the purple one? Great idea again. As Seco Fox, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. ALB's loving the purple. No worries, Halian. I think you're okay. So you're for option right. Zach, hello, hello. I agree. Yeah, if we use the master ball, we will have to simplify it to make sure it doesn't pull focus. Yeah, Marshall, was it emojis? What were you trying to send? Let me know, because yeah, I want to make sure I fix that. Oh, it says stop spamming symbols. Nightbot, bro, you're rude. And so in terms of the finding Pokemon in the wild, I've been really grateful to have this position where I can work from my desk, because I've gotten really lucky with drops from Best Buy to Pokemon Center. And so if you haven't heard already, we have a Journey Together ETB on the way to my house right now that is being given away to all of you wonderful people. So that is next stream. So stay tuned for that. And I also bought my first booster box ever. And while most of those are gonna be for myself, I am giving away at least 6 of those. And I've got a few different ways that I'm doing that. So make sure you're in the Discord. Too many periods. Weird, Marshall. Okay, sorry about that. Ooh, okay, so we're, I think, tied right now because it says 56 for left, but Halian is voting right, and I am also voting right. So I'll leave it up for one more minute, and let me get Nightbot set up so we can get this going. Yo, I don't like that. I'm gonna have to fix that from Nightbot because I love emojis. Spam emojis all day. Like, come on, Nightbot. What kind of world do you think we're living in? All right, my friends. Stay tuned. I am right now getting the next giveaway set up. This is my first day doing Nightbot, so just bear with me. I am just making sure that I set up everything right. And here we go. We've got our keyword. I'm doing this, so the keyword is there, the entry is good. Ladies and gentlemen, please enter the giveaway and we will start our next giveaway. Good luck, Dex. I hope you get some great pulls. Yeah, thank you, Bone. I hope you guys too, because that's gonna be not just Pika piles. We're gonna open packs together, and I've seen that the hit rates are really exciting. So yeah, I'm hyped. My chase card is at Waylord, as y'all probably guessed from my videos. So I'm excited to give away a lot of the cards. I may actually do a master set eventually, but yeah, just really hyped for everyone. Yay, Nightbot is working. I see all of your submissions coming in, so just keep doing that, and I'm gonna make sure that I've got, yeah, that I've got everyone's messages taken care of. Could simplify the master wall so it's like the figures. Yes, a great point, Bone. I will put like the same hi-fi filter on it. Text graffiti and dripping into a graffiti master ball. Obsessed. I have no idea how to do that, and that's what's gonna make this so fun. So Marshall also voted right. Bones voting right. All right, friends. Awesome. I'm gonna end the poll. We're right at 50%, but I know we have at least 2 votes that aren't in there that are for right. So it's also the one I feel a little bit more attached to emotionally. So if it's all right with everyone, sorry for those who voted left. But that's it, my friends. Okay, let's transition. We are going to our Poke pool. Let's get that wheel open. Let's get this shuffled. And let's get Nightbot added to this window. Okay, mis amigos, aquí vamos. All right, my friends, here we go. You are gonna win some cards. 2 winners, 2 pulls each, unless you get one of the bonus hits. And then the hits just keep coming. They just keep coming. Let me see some hype in the chat, my friends. Sound off if you're ready for a giveaway. And I agree with anyone that voted left. Marshall, great point. This is the distinction between, are we making merch or are we making a poster? Because a poster, we want all that color. But for merch, this more refined color palette, I think, will help it become more successful and feel more distinct in the collection. So thank you. Gracias a todo mundo. Thank you to everyone. If you have not entered the giveaway, this is your last chance. Remember, type in Geo Mewtwo. And someone is saying good night? No, just good luck. Awesome. This is your last moment. I'm gonna take a nice deep breath, as my friend Kev would always recommend. Toma! Toma! Okay. Good luck, everyone. Drum roll. Woo! Pokey Francis! Woo! Congratulations! Yay! Oh, too bad that's the one thing I'll miss about the wheel, is that the winner gets like that sound. I'll need to make sure to add. And they are here. Pokey Francis is here. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I know you've been here for a bit today. The Pika Pop binder is ready, my friends. We're shuffling once. We're shuffling twice. We're hitting this button. We're noticing that my color is really blue, so I'm changing this to be a little warmer. Wow, yeah, look how blue my scene is. I wonder what happened there. Who cares? 49. Here we go, friends. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, 49. Oh man, I hope it's something epic. Ooh, don't fall out. I hope it's something epic. 47, 48. Okay, you could call it epic. This is your first hit. Congratulations on your new Jinx. Oh, so creepy. Congratulations. A Jinx EX. Not too bad of a card if I remember correctly in terms of gameplay. So if you like playing the game, that's a win. Some of my favorite shirts are bright teals with a riot of colors on them. It all works because the color's chosen, but it still has a lot of them. Oh, totally agree. t-shirts can have so much color, so no denying that. I think part of it is with the restriction of time and energy that we have, it becomes a lot harder to balance a lot of those colors. Cool. All right, here we go. Round two. Let's see, what you get? That didn't work. Uno, dos, y tres. Second time's the charm, right? Let's just pretend that's how the saying goes. Full 90s colors. Love that, Halion. The girlfriend shirt, we could probably do that with. Woo! A big old smooch. I like to wear clashing colors. I have no sense of style, and sometimes I take advantage of that. Yes, wear what you want. Don't let anybody tell you what you can wear. Okay, and your second card of the night is a Galvantula EX. Pokey Francis, congratulations. This is actually a really nice one. Beautiful EX card. And I will add that, I think you won last week. If you were here last week, I did not send those out yet. I'm sending them out after this stream. But congratulations on your 2 EXs. I will add that to the pile if you have one, and I'll ship it out if not. That is our first winner of the night. So awesome. You do not need to enter again, if I remember correctly, or if Nightbot's not a liar. But I should be able to re-roll a winner. So if you're just getting in here, or if you did not already enter, please make sure you go ahead and type in Geo Mewtwo. You don't have to do it twice if you already won, or I'm sorry, if you already entered. But if you have not entered yet, hit that. Oh. The girlfriend shirt should be every time James dressed up for a plot. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is such a cool idea for another piece of merch. A lot of work to grab those images, but that would be such a slay. Love that idea. Okay, I wore my Pokemon PJ pants to drop the kids at school today. That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy I need and want. My sense of style is whatever I want. I will 100% go outside in Snorlax onesie. Heck yeah. PokeDadDad and I were talking about it. I hope I can get sponsored by a onesie company and wear that to a stream once. That would be hysterical. Okay, mis amigos, ya. Nobody else can enter. This is the last call. I am going to re-roll the winner in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Marshall! Ba, ba, ba. Sign up in the chat. Sign up in the chat if you're Marshall and you're here. You won. What? Everyone has a sense of style. It's what you wear. What you wear is your style. Just by choosing to put on clothing, you've created your own style. And so we don't need to worry about rules of what other people think about our style. We're just designing merch that we would want to wear. That's it. That's the only question that matters. Would we wear it? Oh, are they? There we go. Mr. Marshall's here. Okay, welcome. Or not welcome. You've been here. Felicidades. Congratulations. You have just won. And we are going to uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Halion. Nightbot's, yeah, taking my thunder. All right, here we go. I shuffled 3 times, and now we're letting that dice roll. Letting that dice roll. Oh, I did it again. It's not a dice, it's a wheel. PokeDadDad, thank you so much for joining tonight. Thank you for joining, always for being here. It's a shame we're gonna miss out on your ideas for the rest of the stream. Always love to hear what you have to say and your input. And by the way, I'm thinking about doing a weekend stream. Who would be interested in that and what time would work? Just a thought, let me know. But for right now, Marshall's about to get themselves 8, 9, 10. Ooh, I made a Regidrago V. Okay, I can't do it now. I meant to put a 2X over this one. Shoot. Still a pretty sick card. Wow, that mouth. Is that even their mouth? I don't even know this Pokemon. But it's actually pretty fire. Wow. Congratulations on that one. More decks is better. I'll never win that graded Giovanni card because I don't make it to the end. Well, this time it's not graded at least, so you're just missing out on the non-graded version. Awesome, Dan. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what time would be better. More decks. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Hey, Dabine would be down. Marshall would be down. So let's talk time. What time do you guys think would be cool? Night, day, won't be morning, so I won't offer that. And the reason why it won't be morning is because my partner and I, Olivia, we love our mornings together. All right, here we go. Here we go, my friends. Second one of the night. Oh, I hope we hit one of the bonus slots. Número 7. Okay, Kev also is down for weekend. Sunday morning, love that. Sunday morning might be a little more workable. All right, let's see. What number is that? Número 7. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. A Tyranitar EX. That's a sweet card. Congratulations. Is this a shiny? No. Love this. I actually pulled this one, I believe. Very cool card. Congrats, Marshall. I hope that this is a card you like and enjoy. Zach, good question. Y'all like the stream. Only 3 likes so far. Oh, please, my friends. I would appreciate that so much. It's something I always forget to ask, but it does do so much for the stream. Tell your friends, tell your girlfriends, tell your partners, tell your boyfriends, tell your whoever. Just tell them, because we're out here designing, having fun, creating together. Yes, Zach. Sorry. Thank you, Kevin, for answering. I like half answered. But yes, for right now, you can only enter if you haven't won yet. The last stream of the night is always open to anyone, no matter whether you've won or not. So, Marshall, you've got 2 tonight, but you've got a chance for more. Okay. Marshall's cards are ready. Okay, baby. Oh, okay. Marshall, Zach, boom, and Pokey Francis. All right, let me just get Francis's name going, and we will get back to getting this design going. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. Text Grandma and tell her to get in there. My spouse has off on Sunday, so I might not make Sunday. Y'all like the stream. Obsidian Flames full art. Yes. That is a beautiful card. Okay, awesome. Pokey Francis, Marshall, Zach, our winners so far, but there's still going to be 4 more winners, so stay tuned. And if you're here for the design part of the stream, well, that's great, because that's what this is all about. And if you're wondering what the last stream is going to include, this Giovanni's Exile error card. This is up for grabs today. So stay tuned to the end, and that might be your card. All right, mis amigos. Missing all the wheel fun. Alien, yeah, hey, your cards, your move. Oh, Kev, don't talk about sushi. I love sushi. I love sushi, and I'm hungry. Okay, excited, my friends. Here we go for round 2. So, I don't want to spend too long on each design. We do have at least one more design to work on, which is our squad shirt. And then I did talk about potentially making a version of this for Jesse. To be honest, I might just end up doing that on my own because it's not a really complicated design. We're going to follow the same setup as James. But we also have this hoodie that we talked about potentially doing more with. Wow, there's still so much to be done. And this is the final. So whatever we get done this stream is where this is going to end. Okay. This shirt, of course, is looking pretty close to being done. I did add this little R here to connect with the collection. Not sure if it's going to stay there, and then this might change. But that's where that shirt is for now, which I'm pretty happy with where that's at. Here we've got our sweatshirt. I'm working on some new ideas for here too. The front maybe having this. Maybe we put this here on the side, on the sleeve. I think Zach suggested that last time, which would be cool. And then just worked on the format a little bit here, made this text a little bigger. I put this R behind it. Felt like it really cemented that visual. And yeah, so that's everything that we're working on for now. And let's get back to this design. So now that we've decided what we're gonna do, let's go back here and let's simplify this. We've got a lot of layers. Boom, okay, awesome. So now I just wanna make sure I'm not having too many layers. Oh, you see, I deleted something. Oh no. So we're just going into our files and we're just trying to make sure that I'm setting myself up for success later. Because with your files, things can get pretty messy pretty fast. So let's see. Awesome, we've got this and we've got this. This here is our Giovanni and our Mewtwo. Awesome. And what I love about this too is the fact that oh, I see what happened, yeah. It made this bottom section really nice and dark, which will be a great thing for us to do later. So, okay, and the reason why I just made it into a smart object is because we're designing for merch, I can't have what's called a layer style have the color. It has to be the color actually used on the graphic. Otherwise, when I export, it won't export with that for the t-shirt graphic. I just did a side braid and now I feel like an anime mom about to die early in the first season. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Don't die! Although I get it. I used to braid my hair, I love that. Kev, yes, so proud of everyone. These designs are looking awesome. Okay. Here we go. So, let me delete this now. Let's go back to our master ball. This is one element that I know that we're adding in here. So we're gonna move kind of fast. And we're going to see, I'm not doing this one because this has a kind of pencil feel to it, right? You see how their strokes are very uneven. There's definitely like a hand-drawn element to that, which isn't seen as much here. Although this does have a painted feel. I don't know, I don't think it feels right. But, let's see. That's exactly the anime I was thinking about. Oof. Yumi equals same. Okay, so first thing I need to do is add our hi-fi filter. So I'm going to create a curve layer. And now I'm going to bump up the highlights and then bump down those shadows. If you do too much, you can really mess with the colors. So this is all about a balance. Awesome. So we've got that. And then I don't know if we want it to be super saturated. So I'm going to drop that just a wee bit. Okay, and actually let's play. Instead of just doing that, what happens if I colorize it? The problem with colorizing this object is that it's a pretty distinct part of the master ball that it has these top sections. So I don't think that's in our best interest. But already looking better. Let me just turn these off. Turn these off. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Let me try on this one, because I kind of like this idea too. No, I think it has to be the other one. Yep. All right, here we go. Let's play. We've got a master ball. And now we really got to figure out how to add this in a way that's not going to steal focus and that's going to feel purposeful. And a big part of that will be that this won't be the only element that we bring in. Let's talk about this red. I have a multi-shaded gray. Oh, I saw earlier someone said that they can't wear black because of their cat. I feel that. My dog sheds a lot, so I do feel that. But I also just can't resist it. Yeah, Zach, isn't that cool the way we can change the master ball visual like that? Wait, let's talk about this stroke, because Kevin had this idea, and you know we always test an idea, but what we're missing here, and the reason why I'm not sure that it's working, is because we lose contrast. These colors are really similar, so there's no contrast between them. And let me show you an example of what contrast would look like. Right, so now there's not enough contrast between the background and the stroke, but there's a lot more contrast between the letter and the stroke. So let's try the other way. What if we go back to like white? Now we've got a ton of contrast, but then the question becomes, is that too much contrast? Does that pull focus, right? And if it does, do we maybe need to drop that opacity a little bit so that it doesn't pull as much focus, right? It just kind of feels like an extra layer there. That feels kind of cool. Oh, I love seeing all the messages and knowing that a bunch of them aren't for me. Because I just love knowing that you guys are talking with each other. Yeah, I have like 10 lint rollers and I never had them when I need them. Never. Okay, mis amigos. This master ball is not where it should be yet, and that's totally okay. Because what I think we need to figure out first is what we need to add to this design. Here's something I noticed right away is I don't like how together this is. I want to move it a little bit farther. That's kind of nice. Give it a little bit more room. And we're creating a base layer to this design. So our Mewtwo's foot is the very bottom of the design. I know that I won't go any farther, any lower than their foot there, and no more to the right than their foot there. That grid now gives me that guide. So the master ball might need to come here, and then maybe this text needs to grow a little bit more, even, permiso, grow maybe a little bit more so that we can really position it where we want. I think it might actually, I may have done it a disservice by making them too far apart. See, something like that looks cool. And what could be cool here too is, what if one of the letters, oh, turn off the stroke here. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to fix this later. But the idea here is that we could, yeah, watch. And then what we're doing essentially, I'm gonna convert this to a smart object just so I can share how this is gonna work. What we're doing here, oh shoot. Wow, design is so hard. So here's a problem that I'm having. Because I ended up using a layer style to create the stroke, I ran into the issue that the opacity is low on this. So Mew's finger doesn't know where the shape actually ends, and therefore I'm having trouble getting the finger to go underneath that. So here, let me just show you what I mean. I'm going to expand this now by, let's say, 20 pixels. And now that I do that, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this. Did it work? It didn't work. No, I am struggling. Okay, I'm going to cancel that idea for now because I'm under pressure and I'm not sure how to do it. But the idea that I'm playing with here is that part of Mewtwo's hand is in front of the text and part of YouTube's hand is behind the text. That's what I'm trying to get at. So let's do this. We are, instead of making it a layer style, which I already explained why there's issue with that, I'm going to change this text to a shape. So now it's a shape, it's not a piece of text. And now when I add a stroke, let's add a stroke, let's say 10. We're gonna add a stroke. We're gonna put that stroke on the outside. We're gonna make that a light gray. Here we go. Let's make that a light gray. Maybe a little bit lighter or a little bit darker. Cool. We're gonna round our corners. This is the dirty work that I might do, that I would normally just do later and skip out right now, but I want you guys to really understand what I have to do to get some of these designs, the finish of them. So here we go. Now that we've got that, now I can convert it to a smart object. Now you see what's happening. And now when I go to Mew, I'm going to create a layer mask. I'm going to select my text, and now I'm just going to paint away. Ooh. Ah! Touched too many things. What did I do? Here we go. There it is. Wow, that took way longer than it should have. But it's an important piece. Thank you for struggling through that with me. That was hardcore. Oh, Young Brain, welcome. Thanks for joining in. Glad to see you here. Ooh, right to the giveaway. Yeah, no giveaway at the moment. Just stay tuned, and yeah, it'll be in minutes. So when that happens, if you're here, you'll be part of the giveaway. Maybe too much contrast on the white stroke. Yeah, Marshall, you hit it very well. Okay, so let's see. This is looking cool. After all that work, I don't even know if it was worth doing what we did, which is the funny thing about trying things like that. So let's just get rid of that because I think we just want him to be on top of the text. It wasn't really worth it. We grow together, we struggle often. That's what I'm talking about. As long as it's together, that's all that matters. Okay, cool. So I'm pretty happy with where that's at. It's time to get more elements in here, and we're gonna just leave this Pokeball here for now. I'm gonna drop the opacity a little bit. I wanna add some, I don't even know what to call it, but just some ambiance to this visual. So let's go to free pick and let's see if we can look up, what happens if I write C4D object? Yeah, so, I don't know the right word to look for what I'm looking for. This is exactly what I'm looking for, but this isn't the right one. It's just this idea of like these amorphous shapes that we could add that we can put in the background to create energy and excitement. But I'm not sure I know how to find that. You see, this is a great example. But what if I just did an electric ball? Yeah, right? What if we did something like this? We used something similar like this from YouTube before. Let's just try. I'm not gonna spend too long on it, but you guys know there's no point just thinking about whether it's gonna work. Let's just figure out. Hi, do you got my comments? I did see them, Young Brain. Thank you for participating. Awesome. I love these pinkish purple color scheme. Dabine, so glad you're liking it. Glad you're enjoying it. Okay, so I just downloaded that. That's downloading right now. But while that's downloading, one thing that we've talked about that we know that we want to include is smoke. It's something, a few people have requested. So I'm going here to my resource folder. And I believe I have some smoke brushes that I haven't used in a while. No, that's not it. No. Okay. Do I have any textures of smoke? Let's see. I don't see any, so that's okay, because that is why the internet exists. Smoke PNG, and now we're gonna come into here and we're gonna start finding some smoke that could work for this image. So here we go. We're making sure to only use free images so that we know that we can legally use them. And now we're just gonna look for puffs that work. We've got this one. Oh, that looks pretty strong. I think that might work. We'll find out. But let's grab a few so that we can really test. What else are we working with here? Some of these are a little too much like Fogg. Oh, here we go. And one of the things that I'm really looking for is that smoke that ends. We don't want it to just, oh, that almost looks like a person. To just go off to the sides, because then it just becomes a little bit more difficult. Bone, Marshall, no worries at all. Thank you so much for being here again. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate your time, energy, insights. We're just rocking. We're just designing. There's 9 of us here, and that's all we need. 9 beautiful, wonderful, incredible people here. Having fun, creating some visuals. So, oh, that's smoke. Look at that smoke. Let me close this up for a second now that we don't have that. Already feeling some vibes here. Already understanding how this is gonna come together. Okay, let's see. This smoke actually might be too intense. Let's put this in the back. We're gonna turn off the first one. Oh, wow, that's sick. Let's change our layer style here. There we go. And what I did is I changed my layer style to screen, and that's basically removing the black pixels so that any black, solid black is no longer part of the visual. And let's play with this a little because it's ours. We need it a little higher, maybe a little less opaque, maybe a lot less opaque. But then of course we don't want it just in the background, so then I'm going to duplicate it, put it in the front, and then just start painting. So now what I've done is I've put it completely in the front, right? Mewtwo's looking for that smoke. And so we know that we need some, but we also know that we don't want to completely lose our subject. So I'm going to go in here, make sure my hardness, which is the edge of my brush, is really soft. And just try removing some. I might have removed too much, to be honest, but let's see. Because you see, like, I want to make sure there's contrast in sections where you won't even be able to tell that there's smoke. Like here you can see on his face. All we do by adding the smoke in front is not actually get smoke. We just lose some of that color. So I'm going to undo that there. This is where it's really the most important. So let's see. I'm going to also play with the opacity here. I'm sorry, the layer style. Since this is in the front, yeah, you see? I moved this to a different layer style, color dodge, so that the contrast is much more intense as well. It's similar to what we did with the hi-fi, where it takes a certain color and it just ramps it way up. So that's what you see here, contrast. All right, let's see, what are we thinking? Mewtwo's, yeah, that smoke. Yo, yo, yo. Thanks for being here, Young Brain. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate you. Put only Giovanni in the front. Oh, interesting. I see what you're saying. So maybe in between, let's move both of these. We're moving our Mewtwo layer. Oh wait, what did we lose? Or why is this still in front? Ah, okay. So I need to just take off a little bit more. He's a little strong here. Can I see it without the Master Ball? Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sold that the Master Ball has a place just yet. We'll decide that once we get closer in. But the smoke is really interesting. It's something that we need to figure out how it fits in here, because it's getting a little bit messy. It's getting a wee bit messy. Let's see. What are we thinking, fam? And I don't even know that it's meant to be in front of the text either. Let's see. Oh, that's what I messed up. There we go. I was wondering what was wrong, and what it was that I still had this layer up here. Now the smoke is back to being a little less intense. So let's see. Do we want that intensity? So when I do that, it makes Mewtwo super intense. So I could do something like this. Let's see. What are we thinking? Frostcat, this poster is giving me neon advertisements. Love that, Frostcat. And that's the beauty of this. Let's remember, this is actually a shirt. So I'm gonna stop right here just for now, just to see where we're at. And let's figure out what we're creating. So let me remove the background. Oh, I forgot. Because I did that, that might not work. Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. Because I'm trying to convert it into a smart object, it's giving us issues because I didn't style the layers properly just yet. So let's get rid of Jesse. Let's put this here. Oh shoot, it included the text on the side. LOL. Let me get rid of that text. And then we're gonna screen this again to get rid of the black. Boom, okay. So far, this is what we're looking at. What are you guys thinking? Let me know. Give some thoughts and feedback. Obviously, we're not done yet, but I see that maybe I need to add a little bit of contrast behind Mewtwo. One thing I'm noticing right here is that we're getting kind of lost. And especially when we consider printing this, it's something that we're gonna have to be really mindful of. So with that in mind, what if we do this? So what if we come here and we're just gonna experiment. We don't know if this is, excuse me, work at all. Hey, Emmanuel, welcome. Thank you for joining. I believe this is your first time. What we are designing right now is a t-shirt. This is a t-shirt graphic based on this new visual from Pokemon. So you're just on time. You're right in time. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking is I'll add a stroke, make the stroke really little. I have to clean up this copy, so don't worry. And then we're gonna make it like a pink, like a dark pink, because our goal right now is to create contrast. So what happens if I maybe make that 5? Okay, so now we tried that. So here we go. Now that I tried that, let me again create a smart object. We're gonna go back to the T. We're going to make this itsy bitsy spider. Make it a little bit smaller, aquí. Get rid of this text because I didn't do that again. And we're gonna change this to screen, which removes all black. And here we go. Did that do anything at all? It did, but not enough. You can see it bared, oh no, I don't actually think it did anything. Interesting, so that might mean that I made a mistake. Let's see. Why did that not export? Oh, that's why. See, this goes back to what I was saying about the color, right? When we move it here, we lose that purple smoke because I chose the wrong layer style. I screened out that color. Yeah, that was my fault. Sorry, guys. I totally missed that detail. So check it out. This is what we need to do. That's how it's gonna work. Let me take out this text since we're not adding it at all. Thank you for your patience. This is what design is. Making mistakes, starting again, trying again, and just seeing what works. There's 10 wonderful people here trying to see what works with me. So I appreciate you all. ALB, thanks for the comment. The purple smoke comment was what made me realize that I was actually not even representing this design the way that we all agreed we wanted to. So now it's in here. There we go. Ooh. Yo, that's merch. Tell me that's not merch, my friends. I see a few things already that I want to do, but hey, sound out. Bad decks. Let me see you in the chat. Let me see the thoughts. If you think that this is dope, send some hype, send some emojis. I guess be careful because Nightbot's a little bit prude when it comes to emojis, but yeah, let me know some approval. As you're doing that, here's right away what I noticed. I think that the positioning of this, oh shoot, this is why you gotta wait to do this. I think the positioning of this text is not in the right place. I'm gonna turn this smoke off for now. It's a little bit far from you two. There was a lot of gap. So what I noticed is like this big gap here. I kind of want to fill that in a little bit. And so I moved it tighter. You can see now it's a little bit tighter here. Still room to breathe, but yeah, a lot tighter. So I like the way that looks. Take my money. That's that money. And now the question too. Yeah, just drop that right in chat, ALB. That's the way. I do think that we can add more elements to this. And this is again where we go back to streetwear. Let me show some ideas. So, right, this is a great visual. There's a lot of elements, right? And so we can not be afraid to add more to this. I also don't need to, right? We don't need to just add just because. This is a cool one. But what do you guys think, right? Here's another great example. Let's see. Do we leave this a little bit simple? Or do we just try to keep adding elements? Let's get a vote in. I just love using the poll feature, so I would love to know what you guys think. Add more elements, or keep it kind of cash. Keep it simple. You guys tell me. And let me add the smoke back in. So the smoke looks great, but what we have to do is make sure that our text and our text and our Mewtwo are not included. So I'm masking that and then reversing that mask, telling it, hey, this layer, don't use this layer on Mewtwo or text. Looks wearable. I hope that's code for, oh, I love it. Oh, I would wear it. Just kidding. It does look wearable, right? We're doing it, friends. We're making merch together. The only element I liked was the Master Ball. Yeah, I struggle with the Master Ball. I struggle with where it goes and how it plays in. Correct me if I'm wrong, a Master Ball, it works no matter what, right? That's kind of the thought of it and why it connects back to Mewtwo. Let me know if that's why we think that it fits in. And we'll make it work if everyone wants it in there. Okay, we're liking Keep It Simp. So now the last ball to Master Ball or not to Master Ball. What do we think? Yes or no to a ball? Let me see that vote and we will decide. Now, there is one element that I think could be added here. And this is where what we're trying to do is make sure that this connects with our entire collection. And one piece that we have decided could be a great element with this collection is, once I find it, we will add it. Oh my goodness, where did I put this? ¿Dónde se fue, mis amigos? I am looking for our 2025 text. Oh, that's why I think the file closed. Give me 1 second, just opening up. There we go. I was missing that. Oh, y'all love a tie, huh? Y'all gonna break my heart with a tie. Okay, so this 2025, I love this text, and we've talked about this being an element that can be included in all or most of the pieces that we end up using. So to continue down that train of thought, I think, right, so this is where I could see this working right here. And we would put a color overlay on this. What color do you guys think? Keep it kind of gray. Maybe it connects back to the red. Honestly, I kind of like that the red is only in the Team Rocket symbol. That's kind of hype, the way that yeah, just like goes back to Team Rocket. But what do we think? Do we like this 2025 text? 50-50 on the yes ball. Uh-oh. Maybe a R-shaped podium for Giovanni to stand. Wow. Very cool idea. That is a hard suggestion. Good idea. Can we do just outline of Master Ball instead of the image? Okay, love this idea. Thank you guys always for... Oh, oops, I accidentally am doing this here. We need to make sure we're doing this here. So let's put this here. Oh, okay, I love that the Master Ball is winning. So let's see, because we're saying, JB, Pokestop, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. We're saying the outline of the Master Ball. And so let's see what that looks like. If we're just doing the Master Ball outline, how would I go about that? Let's find out. So I'm going to find this image again. I'm just grabbing it real quick so we can start from a fresh image. And which one is it? It is this one. Okay, so we've got a fresh image here, full opacity. Ernie, welcome. Glad to see you here. Thank you for joining. Maybe now we use the same filter technique. Yeah, you see, here we go. Now, it's not an outline yet, but you'll see where the outline comes in. So now we've got a basis of an outline, and I kind of like that it's not perfect, right? It works with the grittiness. And now that we've got this, oh, I'm sorry, I don't even know where this is going yet. I can do two things. So let's see what happens if I go into hue and saturation, colorize this. Oh, I'm sorry, that happened because I didn't link it to the layer below. Let's remove saturation. Let's leave this as is. Let's go to our curves. Let's up those highlights. Let's drop those shadows. It's not working. Let's see what I'm doing wrong. Okay, not there yet. Maybe I just need to play with my layer style. Let's see. Woo! So maybe what I should do is just grab any, yeah, because then it won't be perfect, and that's okay. Now let's inverse that. Interesting. It's not working just yet. That doesn't work either. I don't know how to do this, so now you guys get to see me just genuinely trying whatever works. JB and Ernie are here. We've got our friends in town. There's 9 beautiful people here. Okay, so that did not work. Why did that not work? If I could tell you, I would. Part of what I'm wondering is whether the fact that that image has shading is working against us. Because the shading, it's picking up a lot of light. And so, or I'm sorry, when I'm trying to mess with the light, the shading is getting in the way. So let's do this. Oh, what just happened? Let's select this master ball. That's very minimalist. Read my last comment, LB. Comment. Do an Easter egg with Hunter's eyes in the smoke somewhere small. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. That's dope. But first I gotta defeat this master ball. I know that I can do something simple like just use darken and it'll work. But I wanna figure this out. Now layer style won't be the move. So let's think about this again. I'm going to convert this to a smart object so we don't mess with it. I'm going to go back into hue and saturation, remove all the color. So now at least we have a gray and white ball. And now I could technically play with color. Oh, what if I do this? Interesting. What if I take this and invert it? Let's see. Command I. And then once that's inverted, I go to my layer styles again. See if it flips. There we go. There we go. Liking that. That's a linear dodge. Let's see if it sticks. Interesting. I'm kind of liking where this is going now. That won't be the right way to do it because again, right, when you use layer styles, this linear dodge, when I go to export, it just won't look like this. So it was good to get an idea of what we're trying to do, but now that I think that that works, I need to try again in a way that we can replicate for print. So what did I do? I colorized it. I'm adding a little bit of saturation here. And now what I can do is drop my opacity. It's not quite the same. Maybe it's because I need to get rid of the inner M. Is that part of the design? What do we think? Let me know. Ernie, thank you so much. Thinking everything looks good. Doctor's appointment, hope it went well. Hope you're feeling good. And thank you everyone for being here. Just shout out to Halian, to Bone, to AOB, to Ernie, to JB, to Kev, whoever else is here, Emmanuel, Zach, Frostcad, Bone, if you're still here, hope you're driving safe. And yeah, I appreciate you all. We will do another giveaway soon. So yeah, we'll be doing it within the next few minutes. So just stay tuned. But I need some help, friends. This design ain't gonna make itself. I need you guys to help me. If you think that this master ball belongs here, tell me where. Tell me how do you guys see this fitting in. I right now am a little torn as to where it fits in the design. But what we could do if we want, is we could add like a whole new element here, right? So we could, let's say, add a shape here. And then within that shape, we use that kind of as a container to house a few more things in the design. Let's do something dark like this. That won't work for obvious reasons. I'll have to adjust that. But you get what I mean? Like we could do something like this, and then we could go into our library. Like I showed you guys last time, I have this library of vector shapes, right? I could then come in here, maybe do something graph related. And maybe that graph fits right into here. We color overlay that so that it's maybe white. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things we could do. And remember, nothing can go past this mu, unless it's on purpose, actually. You see what I mean? That's obviously not what should go there, but I'm just showing you guys how, if we want to add more, we could. So let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Ghost Master Ball, I like it, cause reasons. Lol, I wonder why. Much love to all the cuz. Top left corner looked nice for the Master Ball. I did see that as well. ALB, I'm not forgetting about Haunter's eyes, so don't worry. We will try that. And yeah, okay. I'm not seeing any responses, so I'll just have to trust my gut that says that this might not be necessary. So instead of going down that route, let's just figure out how do we just make this work. And so with that in mind, I'm playing with my layer styles to figure out which one I think works the best. But now that we're changing where it's going, I am rethinking how this looks and how this works, and right, does inverting this layer even make sense anymore? Because if this is gonna go next to here, kind of needed to integrate. I'm gonna drop it down. What happens if it's a little bit behind? Maybe it needs to be turned a little bit. The one thing that I don't like about that is, besides the fact that it's off of art, right? It's this one element kind of on its own. The only thing that I could see that we do, or if it's gonna go anywhere here, I think we would need to invert it because it's facing away from the visual and we need it to face inward. Oh man, I'm not sure. I'm not convinced yet that that goes there. Let's see. Halian, massive master ball in the background, or is that too tacky? Love that suggestion. Thank you for suggesting that. We're definitely gonna try that out. Zach, I say no master ball or under the 2025. Cool. Like behind the text, not the Mewtwo maybe. I like it, but the thing, it has presence as just the frost. I like it, but think it has presence as just the white, as the frost white it was. Oh, interesting. I see what you're saying. If I do the inverse, I'm a bit. Let's see. We got 3 ideas to try from the community. So idea number 1, giant Mewtwo in the background. Drop that a layer down way low. Kind of play with this here. Let's see. It would need to be. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the full-size Master Ball. If we went this route, here's how we could, if we decided we love this. We could maybe go to our liquefy tool, which is something we did in another design, and bring in something like that too. So let me go to my smudge tool, make it nice and big. No, that's not it. Just kind of making like a spiky Master Ball. And then we would make something like this, make it smaller so that it fits in. Then if we like that, we could go even further. Let's distort it. So we want to displace it, add a little bit of texture. So then I would probably go into here and go into my grunge textures. These are textures that I use it overlays it over the design that you have, but it only picks up the contrast. You'll see the edges is where it shifts it. So let's see. Okay. You know, I'm not sure. Not sure. I'll wait to see what you guys think. But hey, we try everything, right? So that's idea number one. What was our next idea? I love what was said about the master ball. Uh-oh. I made the mistake, guys. I didn't layer my files. ¿Dónde está? Where's that master ball? Come here. There we go. Let me layer that file. Name that file master ball. So now the next suggestion is I like it by the 2025. Could match the pitch of the text with the master ball. Yes. Love that. So what if... Give me that master ball. So what we're suggesting... Ooh, I think we solved it. What we're suggesting is that the master ball goes here. Maybe... Sorry about that, guys. Not guys. Sorry about that, amigos. Maybe something like that. And they go together here. Here's what I'm not liking. Did I remove that M? I think I did, right? Why is it white there? Interesting. Let me see. Might have made a mistake here. I like that the M is white here and we're losing that in the other layer. So it might just be the layer style that I've set up. And that's what we're gonna test. Oh no, it's not the layer style. Did I create it? There it is. Awesome. Oh, Ernie, I'm so sorry if your message was deleted. Tonight is the first night that I've been using Nightbot. I did take off the rule about capitalization because I know and hope that you would be here. But it might be getting upset about emojis. Not positive. Halian, cool idea. Yes, I do see how that could totally work. The only reason why I don't think that we will try that is because this 2025 serves a really important objective, right? It connects us to the rest of the collection. There's a 2025 here, 2025 on here. This here, we have to add a 2025 actually down here, nice and small, something like that. Right on the shorts, 2025, right? And so that symbol is serving that very important purpose. And so I don't want to mess with that just yet. But, okay, let's see. I'm still not 100% sold. I think if we do this, 2025 does need to be a little bit smaller. And maybe the opacity is not at 100. Let's see. Did I? My biggest thought is, does it look like it's part of the logo? And with the master ball, yeah, exactly. Great call, Kev. I don't hate that. It's not an expression I like. I don't like false negatives like that. It's a little small now. Sound off, chat. Let's see. I'm gonna leave this alone for a second. I think that the 2025 needs to be a little brighter. I'm gonna leave this right here for y'all, and let's get rid of all of the interface. Oh, you did. Okay, cool. Just making sure, Ernie. Because a few people got their messages deleted earlier. So here's what it's looking like. And let's get in a final vote. To master ball or not? Yes, no. Do we like where we have it here? Do we think it works? And while you guys are answering that, or while you're thinking about that, give me a second. I will mock this up on the t-shirt. Because as we know and we've talked about, it's always a great way. When you're creating merch, you don't want to create in a void. You want to make sure that you are testing your design against real case scenarios. So, bing, 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 bing. There we go. Oh, where is it? Why did that not work? Ding, 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 ding. There we go. Okay, awesome. Oh, there's a second. Oh, there we go. No sé, mis amigos, my friends, I'm not sure. Master Ball a teeny bit up. This is gonna cause war in chat. I know, right? Yeah, I see it. Oh wait, and this layer style is actually not working. Let's just leave it as that for now. And you know what? Actually, I believe that I could also do this. I can take this here, take this design, move it up here, change the color of this shirt to match the color that we're wanting. Why is that not showing? ¿Y por qué no, pues? Supposed to change the color. Oh, this is where I do it. I'm sorry. Here we go. It's this color here. Awesome. So now that I did that and I changed the actual color of the shirt, now it's just going to be a lot easier to show you what it actually feels like. Again, this is if I'm able to find this. Oh no, I did already. Yes. We know that we can make this. That's beautiful. This is a blueberry shirt. Or blackberry, I believe. Okay, friends, there it is. You got a few more seconds, and once that vote is done and once we've decided on the master ball, we are going to move on to the next design and the next giveaway. Oh, of course there's a tie. There's always a tie. Ooh, we're down to 5 people, so let's see. Half and half again. 5 people in chat, 5 people in stream. Let's see, what do y'all think? Shout out to everyone here. I appreciate you guys. And I need to do more work on my YouTube shorts to keep attracting more people to the stream. It's something I haven't been great about. It's so daunting when the streams are 3-4 hours to then think, okay, how do I turn this footage into 20 to 30 seconds or even a minute? Yeah, it just kind of overwhelms me. So I haven't done a great job at it, but I want to, because I want people to come and enjoy these streams. Okay, last call. Cool. It looks like the master ball is currently tied. Oh, don't make me be the deciding vote. I don't want to decide. I just want y'all to decide for me. Here's something I'm gonna do though. Someone did mention it needs to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a wee bit, and I agreed with that. Yeah, okay. Let's make this whole lockup a little bit smaller, so it feels a little bit less significant. Let's drop the opacity down just a wee bit. I'm okay with that. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I think that looks pretty cool. I think that you guys like that. And as soon as I said that, I just realized I wanted to try something. Just really quick. I noticed that it could be fun to see how can I put a little bit of the smoke over Mewtwo. No, but it's not gonna. Let's see. Just trying something out real quick while you guys just finalize your votes there. Yeah, you see, that's kind of what I'm going for. I like that. I'm not sure it feels real enough. But I do like that it just gets them in the design a little bit more. And this is what I'll do later off stream. Like down here, for example, once I clean it all up, I will add a little bit of smoke here because we'll want to create a little bit of a border, right here. Hide some of this that's not really the heart of the design. Maybe darken it a little bit. But that I'll do later on. Okay, the vote is over. Let's see. Ooh, okay, vote is over. I called it, and the poll says 55% yes. So a vote's a vote in the eyes of, or in the words of PokeDad Dan. Why have a vote if you're not gonna abide by it, right? So here we go. We got ourselves a little master ball here, and this design for right now, and mostly is done. Hope you all love it. Let's see some hype in the chat. Let's see some love. Let's see some emojis. It's giveaway time. The design's looking great. Let me know that we're here together, my friends. I'm so happy that we got this one done. This was one of the more exciting visuals to work on. Okay. Boom. And last thought with this, but my vote counts as 2. Hey, I'll be completely honest. If it was up to me, I would probably leave it out. It feels, in my humble opinion, a little forced. This is what I think could work. It's just like a nice, simple world domination, boom. But it ain't all about me, my friends. So I respect it. I respect it, friends. Thank you for being here. And we'll make a final decision also once we're like actually physically making this merch. Okay. Taking a breath. Let me set up a few things for us. And I'm going to do a new giveaway. We're going to do a keyword giveaway. And this time it's going to be bum ba bum 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 bum. Master Ball. Okay, awesome. Unique winners, here you go. Sorry, just making sure this is right. Don't want to mess up. That is right. I'm gonna open up my web so you guys can see it. If you are here right now and if you are listening, please go to the chat and type in Master Ball. This is your chance to win some cards. Some beautiful Pokemon cards. You know we love to do it. So we have finished one more design in our collection. Mostly finished. There's some work to be done still. But for the most part, we have another t-shirt mocked up here. Boom. And this one, we need to decide actually, is this going to have... Oh, Pooja, hi, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining in. 12 beautiful people now are here for the giveaway. Happy to have you all, so thank you so much for spending time here. I know, AOB, I'm torn. Gotta give the people what they want. And honestly, maybe we'll just make that a variant in the design, with or without. Okay, so we've got our shirt now. I'm just adding it here for reference so we can keep building. And then this is gonna be the next one that we work on, that I'm a little bit afraid of, because this is another hard design to take on. I think we're already getting there, so let me not talk myself down. But there's just gonna be so much to make this work. So while you guys are still entering, remember, enter that giveaway. I see we've got 7 entries, we've got 8 entries, we've got 13 wonderful people here. Type in Master Ball if you want in. The giveaway will be starting very shortly. Okay, so we did also mention that we wanted to grab Gio. So let me grab Giovanni. Here we go. Don't save this. And we're gonna go to our squad shirt. And there we go. We got Giovanni now. Oh, interesting. The way that he's mocked up. Oh man, I'm torn. So you can see here, right? This Meowth, this water or this balloon, it feels like a center graphic, right? It's very symmetrical. It's a big visual. It can definitely be this top piece of our design. But does it conflict with this guy who essentially has the same feeling, right? This overarching feeling that it's, yeah, overarching the whole design. I kind of like that more than I like this. But guess what? It's not mine, it's ours. So we'll all vote on that later. For right now, ladies and gentlemen, ya, estamos listo. We are ready. Let me switch out of this screen. Let's go to this beautiful screen. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all of you. We are gonna choose a winner. I know Nightbot's gonna beat me, so let's just let it do it. Woo! Frostcat, you're the winner. And I believe you are still here. Yes, I just saw you type in Master Ball, so. Oh wait, duh, that's the whole point of Nightbot. LOL. Congrats. Just confirm you're here, but I know that you are. And we will get going. Great point, Halian. 125,000%. If we get rid of the Meowth balloon, then we definitely have to add Meowth. It's too much of an icon to leave out. All right, so let's see. Yes, Frostcade, welcome, or not welcome. Congrats. Sorry if you can see I'm playing with my hair because I'm still learning how to style this hair. So don't judge me. Okay, time to take a breath. And time to give away some Pokemon cards. Let's open up the wheel. Let's shuffle 3 times. I'm gonna drink some water. And Frostcat, you're about to win a minimum of 2 cards. Here we go. ¿Quién va a ganar? ¿Qué cartas vas a ganar? 49! By the way, soft plug, ADD, but I'm about to eat one. Joyride just released their gummy busters. It's like their Nerds competitor, but they're way, way healthier. I'm obsessed with them. Super, super yummy. So you might hear me chewing on those later. But we don't care about that right now. We care about the giveaway. Oh, wait a minute. What did we land on? Oh, shoot. I think I landed on the wrong one before. Or did it not take out 49? Anyway, sorry. 49 is taken up, so I'm just going to go to the next number. I don't know what happened. I accidentally gave this card away last time. Oh, thanks, Kev. But anyways, congratulations, and to your benefit, this person just won 2 things. They won a Spidox EX. Not a huge sleigh, but still a nice card, and that's why it had the 2X spot. So beautiful Spidex EX, and you know what makes this spot special? Boom! Woo! So what this means is that now, and you can see the binder, right? Yeah. So now I just flip and look for the closest illustration rare, which is right here, and that is what you get. So somebody got the first bonus point. Awesome. Okay, and this is a beautiful card. I bought it specifically for the streams. Look at this Smeagol art. Or is it Smeagol? Smeargle. So amazing. Look at them being a little artist. I mean, talk about a dynamic card art. This one comes to us from Kiyotaka Oshiyama. Kiyotaka Oshiyama. Super, super cool. I hope you're happy with that, Frost. Very, very cool. It did get pulled. You're right, Frostcat. So I just went to the next one and made it work in your benefit. And because of that, I also just deleted the number 50. So congratulations on that. You got the illustration rare, and you still get 1 more spin because you always get 2 spins here. So awesome. Here we go. Your last spin. 1, 2, 3. Wepa. Que chimba la vida. Okay, here we go. Last one for Mr. Frostcat. 27. Here we go. Boom, boom. Ooh, Kev. Almost got it. Something taco and ramen. Whatever you're talking about is making me hungry. Okay, number 27 though. Let's see. We've got 24, 25, 26. All right. One of my favorite Pokemon ever since I started playing Scarlet. A Koraidon EX. Beautiful card. Look at that. Love the colors here. And talk about a good color story, you know, since we were talking about that earlier. Koraidon itself has a few colors, right? Magenta, this red, orange, and blue. And then they're able to add yellow, green, and everything in between and create just like really beautiful dynamic art. So congrats, Frost. I hope you like that. I hope those cards bring you joy. And I will make sure that these get added to your pile. And these will be shipped out this week. So awesome. Ay, qué bueno. Felicidades. Congratulations. Frostcat. Boom. Okay. Put that on the back, not on the front. Fold that so that the cards don't get lost. Pew. Alrighty. That's our winner. Chicken dinner winner. All right, friends, first person down, one more person to go. So you do not need to enter again. But we will be re-rolling. So if you have not entered the last giveaway, please feel free to do so now. Type in Master Ball and you will get in, okay? I don't think that if you add yourself again, it'll change anything. But yeah, here we go. I'll give you guys another 30 seconds just in case there's someone who wants to do that. And now I'm gonna enjoy a joyride. So obsessed with these. Okay. Here we go, my friends. 14 wonderful people here. Good luck to everyone. Make sure you wrote that Master Ball. And here we go. We are about to re-roll this. Boom. Woo! Kev, congratulations. I know that Nightbot beat me, but yeah, amazing. Great to hear it. Our first and only mod right now. We're a itsy bitsy community still, so I only have one mod. Shout out to Kev for everything you do. Thank you so much. And you guys are amazing, so it's a pretty chill job right now. Awesome. Great to see you win, Kev. And now it's time to see what you win. And here we go. Shuffle 1, shuffle 2. Roll that. Ooh, I just want to give away cards. Yeah, give away cards. I'm pretty hyped today. 29. Okay, here we go. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So close to the triple, but still a beautiful card. And this was another one that I bought just for this stream. Here we go. Look at this Magnezone. Oh my gosh. I think this might be one of my favorite illustration rares that I've seen in a long time. The hollow, the color, the texture. Man. Oh wow, this is a Shinya Kamatsu card. Hey, that is really cool. This is a Shinya Kamatsu card. If you're wondering, Shinya Kamatsu is known for a lot of psychedelic art. So it's very cool to see them doing something like this. And you know we love to see cards where we've got a Magneton there, Magnetite there. So we've got the full evolution line present. This is a great card. I hope that you're happy, Kev. Oh, awesome. Looks like you are. And yeah, this is a really beautiful win. Congratulations. That's a card I'm jealous. I want that for myself. But I am very, very happy that it went to one of you. 13 wonderful people. Here we go, my friends. Last roll for Kev. Let's see what you get. 1, 2, 3. Roll that dice. Roll them die. Hey, roll them. I'm just gonna always call it dice. I don't care. Oh, I think 22. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. Hey, 22. Okay, thank you, Ernie. I appreciate you being here, hanging with the friends. All right, let's see. A lot of 20s, even though I shuffled. 16, 24. Okay, wow, good cards today for my friends. This is a V, but it's a really cool V, actually. Mira. Mira means look, by the way, if you ever hear me say that. Mira. Look at this card. I love this era of Pokemon. I don't even know what era it is, but what I mean by that is like this whole era of Pokemon seems to have this illustration style that feels very story driven, almost Pixar-esque, very anime, and yeah, it's just incredible. I love this card. Congratulations. I hope you're happy with this. And this one comes to us by Nisota Niso. Nisota Niso. What? Keep it, Dex, would ya? I ain't keeping nothing. Thank you so much for that offer. I'm jealous in the best way possible. And to be honest, it was a $1 card. So if I want it, it's there when, you know, the time comes. I love that I found these cards for you all. Like I told you last streams, I went out and bought something like $60 worth of cards for the binder just based on art that I thought was awesome. So congratulations. No crazy, you know, none of the oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. You didn't get one of the bonuses, but you did get 2 beautiful cards. Ching! Congratulations. Ooh, Lost Origin. Oh, awesome. No wonder it's so cool. That makes so much sense. Que bueno, amigos. Congratulations, Kev. Putting your name there. Yeah, I appreciate the offer very much, Kev, but the moment they're in the Pika-Pal binder, they're already not mine, and so it's easy to part ways with them. I love knowing that it's all of yours. Okay, folding that. Got that there. This is really fun. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming more than once. I appreciate you all so much. So many of you are here almost every week, and that is what makes the yeah, that's what makes this awesome. It's not the number of people who here, it's the people that come back and seem to really enjoy the stream. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Young Brain Tips. What about video giveaway? I commented on your shorts. Hello, Mr. Young Brain. Make sure that you're reading. That is a giveaway that I'm doing at the end of the month. That is a giveaway for March. So any videos that I put out in the month of March that get a comment will all be part of that giveaway. And sorry, if you guys don't know what I'm referencing, right now I'm doing a giveaway for 2 packs of Journey Together. And the way to win those 2 packs is just to go on any and all of my videos. You can do 1 comment per video, and that gets you an entry into the giveaway. So like I said, on the first day of April, I'll go to my YouTube analytics. I can see any comment that was done between March 1st and March 30th, put that all into an Excel sheet, and whoever wins it, wins it. So the more you comment, the better your chances. But make them real comments. Obviously the whole goal is for y'all to watch the videos and then comment something about it. If you just comment like first or my comment for the giveaway, you'll still be entered, but you know. Okay, I hope I did that. Young Brain, double comment all you want, but only 1 per video. All right, my friends, thank you so much for being here. Let's get back to work. We've got some designs to do. Boom, boom, boom. And thank you, Kev. I forget that I have this incredible mod now that can help me explain these things. And I'll make sure you're up to date as well in the future so you already know and can be ready for those. Here we go. Ho, ho. So maybe we connect with what we created in the last design. And right away, let me try taking this smoke and bringing this smoke to our squad shirt. Because what do we know is, or what we know about these designs that's really crucial is ambiance. We talked about this a little bit on the last stream, but what makes these designs so effective and how they're able to, look so cohesive, even though all of the images might be from different days, different lighting, different XYZ, is the ambiance, right? A little bit of connection there. Ooh, I'm sorry. All of this here. And the fact that everyone's end of the image, you don't see her shoulder here. It's hidden behind the person in front, right? She's able to hide a lot of this person here. And then this visual here is able to hide where that arm ends, right? So all of those pieces together, that's what makes these designs so successful. And that's what we're gonna be testing today and figuring out how to do that ourselves. So let's see. Right now, I'm already feeling this, and I hope you are all too. There's a lot to figure out. I think we're gonna go with Giovanni. It makes sense since he's one of the heroes of the new collection. Let's have that through line for the campaign and for the collection. Okay, awesome. So here we go. Halian, you mentioned that we need to include Meowth, and you are right. So let's go to our folder, and for my project, I always split my project up into 3 folders: assets, working files, and exports. So in my assets, I've got my characters, I've got anime, which are literally from the anime, and then the characters are more the visuals that I think can be used for different graphics. So I don't know if I put, there we go. So we've got a few mouth options, classic little mouth here, and let me put them all in and we'll decide as we go. This one doesn't feel right, so I'm just not gonna add this one in. And the reason why I say that is there's no shadow. Actually, let me just add it so you can see that. There's no shadow on that Meowth, so it's a different illustration style, right? Where you can see right away here, there's this color, different from this color, different from this color. On this Meowth here, none of that. Technically, right, there should be shadow here, shadow here, shadow here. So we know that we're not going to use this one because every other visual that we're using has shadows in them. And so that makes it really easy for us to know that's not going to work. Ay, perdóname, I keep changing the file. Here we go. What other Meowth do we have? Did I just add that one? I did, but let me make sure. And then we've got this Meowth. I love it. So many little playful. I actually like this last one the most. It's the most playful one. Okay. And then maybe even this mute or a Meowth. Okay, I think we've got enough options here. So here we go. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's select our Meowth. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. So for right now, let's select that. Let's make these 2 Meowths much smaller so that we have an idea of what we're looking at because it's getting a little bit intense. And let me just open up another artboard here just so that I have somewhere to kind of play with the pieces. With a design like this, right, there's so many elements. It's hard to just figure it all out right there. So sometimes I'll do this and yeah, okay, awesome. Let's see what we're thinking about. Halian likes the claw forward pose a lot. That's great. Thank you. Yeah, I do like this, right? It's got a really good energy. Wait, I thought there was one more that I liked. Did I miss it? Oh, there is this one. Yeah. This is another one that's a lot more playful. But I don't know. What do we think? Let's see. You guys are gonna vote on which one you think that we should use. So should it be A? Should it be B? Hey, let's see, B. Should it be C? Or should it be D? You guys decide. I will send a poll right now. And it's up to you. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, or D? You guys decide, and while you do that, I'm just gonna stare into the abyss of this visual and hope that just inspiration keeps coming my way. One thing that I'm realizing right away is I'm making them a little bit too small. And that's also why it feels like there's so much empty space. So maybe it needs to be a little bit bigger. We'll play with the Wobbuffet. We'll see about that, where he goes. And then same thing, if Jesse's gonna be here, they need to kind of be at scale with James. Ooh, this Jesse might not work actually. And I just found an issue. Oh look, this is why I think that Rivals thing is a mistake. Because I almost just made the mistake myself. Look, I left this little white bit that I need to remove. Awesome. Yeah, you see, the way that she's standing might not work. Or, again, this is where we're going to use the other elements to help us hide things. Because right now, the main reason why she doesn't work is this. if this is my grid, right? If this is the area that I know the design is gonna live, and actually let's make this a little bigger. Then you can see right away what that leg is doing. It's creating some problems for us. So maybe it's simple. Maybe let's just delete the leg. Oh, actually, let me do this so that I don't mess with her. Convert it to a smart object. Oh, there we go. Now convert it into a smart object. And now I can remove the leg without the consequences of the leg actually being gone from the image. If I wanted to bring it back, I could very easily just remove my layer mask. See, so now Wobbuffet kind of serves even more of a purpose. And Jesse can maybe even go something like this. Okay, something's coming together there. Let's see what we're looking at. Okay, looks like, oh, Zoan, welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. So happy to have you here. Thank you for coming back. Kev says that the middle one would look great at Gio's feet in the center. Great point. RIP leg. Yeah. Okay, so what did the vote say? The vote said B. Oh, awesome. Love B. That's a great one. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little bit of distortion happening with Meowth, right? You see this kind of fuzziness. The visual is kind of small. So that's something that I'm gonna have to fix later. I'm gonna have to upscale this image because the Photoshop upscale tool is just not that great. I'm gonna use it for now. Yeah, you can already see he lost some sharpness. And let's bring him down. But here's what I'm gonna do to take away some of that. I'm just going to come into my layer styles, or I'm sorry, into my selection tool. I'm gonna contract the area that I have selected by 2 pixels and check it out. That's gonna remove, you see what it did there? Where it removed all of this. That's a start, but we're gonna do it one more time. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope. Oh my goodness. Ah! Focus, Heido, focus. What am I trying to do? I'm just trying to get this layer. Oh, that's why I messed up. We're gonna contract it one more time. There we go. And now, am I doing this right? Sometimes you think you are and you're not. Okay, but that works for me. Cool. So I will fix that up later. It definitely needs some cleaning up, but that ain't for y'all. So, oh, look at that. Look at how Meowth sits perfectly there. Kev, I think you said that? Yeah. And now that proves to us that James can be a wee bit smaller. Maybe even not perfectly straight. Okay. Stay on target. Yeah. Truth. Okay, so what are we realizing right now? There's a lot of conflict happening. A lot of the objects are conflicting with each other. And it might be because I'm trying to put too much down here. Should Wobbuffet maybe be behind Gio and behind both of them? Ooh. Yo, you see that? I don't know about y'all, but I think that right away fits. And it fits with his emotion too, right? He's just kind of in the back. Wobbuffet. I like that. Sound off in the chat. Let me know if you agree. And because that's bigger, we can also make them bigger. And let's also make them bigger. Now it's feeling like it's coming together a little bit. Meowth maybe needs to come here. Yeah, right? And this is where, again, we're gonna decide if that leg is even working for us. I love Meowth in the middle. I do agree that that is perfect. So that's one of the pieces that I see working the best for us right now. Here's something that I wanna try. James, I like the idea of his hand being in front of Meowth, but maybe his leg being behind. Or is it the opposite? Is it the leg in front? No, that looks like it's kicking him. I don't think that's it. I like Giovanni being bigger than everyone since he's a scary boss, Great point, Halion. And you know what? Now that you say that, he might not actually be big enough. Let's see. I think he might actually even be a little bit bigger because we're not getting that much from his legs. Right? His legs really are not creating much for the design. So I'm okay with his legs kind of disappearing. And here's how I'm gonna do that. This is something I haven't done before on stream. I created a layer mask, so you can see that right here. And what that means is when I draw on this layer mask, it controls how much of this visual I see, but the visual is still there. If I deleted that layer mask, he'd come back. That's not new. We use layer mask all the time. But what I'm using that I haven't used before is the gradient tool to help smooth out his disappearance from the image. So what I'll do is I'll come up here, I'll go to my basic gradients, I'll go to this one, which is black to transparent. I'll make sure my layer style is selected, and then here we go. You see how he's, oh, I'm sorry. You see how he's gradually, come on, Hydro. He's gradually disappearing. Focus on his legs. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see here. I can create this gradient and it gradually decides how to remove him. And the benefit of that is that it looks very smooth, right? You can't really tell where his body ends. That's what we want. So yeah, already that's looking pretty cool. Absolutely. Halion saying that we might need to shift everyone down. I agree. And you know what? My gut is telling me that this is not the Jesse. Let me experiment. I'm not sure that this is the Jesse, and that is why we have resources. So here we go. Let's see what Jesse we have. That's the wrong animation style. That's not it. Okay, here we go. We've got one Jesse here. Ooh, the image quality is pretty bad, but we'll worry about that later. Plenty of James. Where else do we have a nice Team Rocket? Okay, this could work. I might have to do, not might, I'll have to do some photoshopping, but that could work. So could this. Hold on, friends. We're gonna try something. I forgot that I even had that. And so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of Meowth, get rid of James, get rid of Jesse, get rid of James's arm, and see what this feels like. It's kind of like made for us. And then we could have, but same thing. The problem is they're a bit wide from each other, and I don't have a lot of room that I can play with their placement. I don't know. No, I'm gonna go back on that. Maybe if I see in the chat someone loves it, we'll try it again, but I think you guys can see why that's kind of, it makes it difficult to use that one. Same thing here, right? The scale would be really tough, but just how I thought, what if we do the same thing here? So we already know that we like the other Meowth, so let's not use this Meowth. Let's use this Team Rocket. Let's put a gradient. Let's play with the feathering to make sure, oh, sorry about that. To make sure that we really lose them. And you can see here, my gradient is not working the way I want it to. And why it's not working is because it's leaving too much room. So let me try a simpler approach here. I'm just going to my brush tool and I'm just gonna paint upward. Oh. We're gonna get rid of a lot of their legs. Maybe right to the mini skirt. That's a pretty classic detail of her, so I don't want to remove the mini skirt. Okay, and then what we could do is bring this up a little bit bigger. They would kind of go here. Oop. ¿Qué pasa? Let's be honest. I'm not so sure I like the way that their hands are pointed outward. It is a crazy world out there right now. And It's looking a little Elon Musk. I'm just gonna delete that. Sorry to get political. But yeah, I don't think that that one works. So I like the leg out of James so much. I agree, right? That has so much attitude, Halian. So I think that's a great point. Let's not delete what we already know is working. Let's stick to what we know works and go from there. Maybe cut Meowth and move him closer to the top. Yeah, okay. Oh, Halian, you just said it. It looks kind of like a... I'm glad we're all on the same page. I love you guys. Yeah, that was... Oh, well, that would have been such a miss, Heido. Oh my goodness. Thank you all for looking out. This Jessie is amazing. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus just on the Jessie here because I like her in this visual. So we're just gonna remove these two for now. Oh, sorry. Whoa, that's cool. Let's go ahead and remove these. Awesome. Yeah, Halian, I'm glad we were all kind of right there. If the views would have went down to one person viewing the stream, I would have understood why at that moment. But thankfully, you guys give me some grace. So thank you, and sorry, I noticed that a little later than I should have. But that's the world we're in. Okay, so just gonna do the quick work. You all know this is just, right, the broad strokes. I will do the refinement later. I will get rid of a little bit of this because it's pretty distracting, and we can use the heel brush tool here that I mentioned earlier to make it really easy. Makes more sense to ditch them and put Persian. Cosmic Star, welcome and thank you for joining in. Love that you're coming in and suggesting already. That's what's up. That's what it's all about. And I think you called out something very important, which is that where the heck is Persian? Persian needs to be here. And Persian, fun fact, growing up was one of my top 3 favorite Pokemon. And the reason why it was my favorite was simply because I adored the colors. If you can remember it, I can already see it in my head. Persian card had Persian sitting with like a tree behind it, but then it had this beautiful gradient, like this magenta / blue. I'm just gonna show you because that's why the internet exists. Oh, Persian. Yo, the way that this card brings so much nostalgia for me. People were trying to collect Charizards. I was trying to collect Persian. I just couldn't get over. I don't know why. The colors just blew me away as a kid, and yeah, I still look at that and I get kind of emotional because it's just so beautiful. And that's what we want, right? That's why we love these cards. They create these emotional responses out of us. All right, thank you for bearing with the Bob Ross moments. I do want to make sure I'm not leaving too much work for later. And this is fun. This is the true part of the design, you know? So I don't want you guys leaving here thinking it does only take 3 hours to design something, because no, I'll probably come in here and put another hour or more into each of these. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. We're going with the go-go. What was your favorite card, friends? Growing up, if you collected, or even if you're a new collector, what are your favorite cards? And don't you dare say Umbreon. No, I'm just kidding. Of course you could say Umbreon. But I'm just curious, what are the unexpected cards that you love that you could share with us while I do a little painting? I would love to know. All right. I think this is as good as it's going to get for right now. Just do a quick... Oh, can't get rid of that black detail there. There we go. Get rid of that. And then here, I'm going to do a little shortcut here. And instead of trying to paint that, I'm going to use this and use my bucket tool. There we go. And then same thing. I'm going to come here. I'm gonna grab all of this. Make sure I got it. Cool. Select here, and let's just use that bucket tool. And I did this on other layers, so remember, we're not messing with any of the original visual. Okay, awesome. We are getting there, my friends. Thank you for having the patience while I paint Jesse's foot. And we are so close. I just can't leave this like this. I gotta fix it. I got stuff. I gotta make my mama proud. I don't know what that was. Thank you for being here. Okay, awesome. Super rush job, but you guys understand. Now we've got our Jesse. Hello, Jesse. Welcome to the visual. Let's see if I missed anything. Could do a throwback with Armored Mew. Oh, Cosmic. I'll answer that in a second. Totally agree. Halian thinks it's beautiful, pretty. Can we add Persian where Jesse's leg gets cut off? Love that. Good point. We could go back to that Jesse and use that. Maybe adding Mewtwo into the mix could work. The background makes him pop so much. Yeah, right. Kangaskhan, Nidoking from Jungle, and the Mime, and Gengar, of course. Oh, cool. Those were some of your chase cards. That Kangaskhan. I know exactly what you're talking about. Giovanni disowned his own son. Ugh. Awkward. Sorry, Giovanni's son. Oh, and Cosmic, to your point about the Armored Mewtwo, I really tried to find images of Armored Mewtwo that we could potentially use for design. You weren't here earlier, but we created this, man. This is our Mewtwo merch that we made into a t-shirt. So we did get that Mewtwo design. You recommended it in the first stream, I believe. And so just letting you know, we did heed that advice. Here, I think we can definitely bring in a Mewtwo. I'm not sure of Mewtwo armored, just because, like I said, finding that imagery proved to be really hard. And we can't use images from artists that didn't give us permission. Okay, so, what am I thinking? What am I wondering? What am I trying to figure out? I flipped Jessie here, but the problem with that, and maybe we get away with it, is that her R is backwards now. And that's kind of sus. I'm not sure that's what we want. So, you know what? We did a lot of work on that Jessie, but that's just how design goes sometimes. You can't not try something because the amount of work it's gonna take. So we tried it. We're not confident that it didn't work, but we need to explore if there's a better option. Because I would love to not have that R be backwards. And the work to finagle that to not be backwards would be kind of intense. Okay. The Cramorant art that has him confused in a crowd of people. Oh, I would love to look at that. Hope you guys don't mind. Let's look at some cards. Cramorant art. Or I don't need to write the word art, silly. Cramorant that has him in a crowd of people. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on this card. I'm doing a video on this card. Wow. Oh, look at that, guys. That is so fun. Are you kidding me? Wait, look at this ridiculous card. Wow. That's so much fun. Almost photorealistic. Really, really funny. Oh, and is that a... Oh, no, it's just a... I thought it was like a... What do they call it? The Play-Doh dog Pokemon? I don't think it is, but... Thank you for sharing that card, Zoanne. What a beautiful card I didn't know existed. Marshall's back in town. Thank you for being here. We're sharing some of our chase cards and favorite cards that are unexpected. Okay, so we brought up the idea of Mewtwo. Cosmic thinks it's too crowded. Great point. I agree. It has not found the balance that it needs yet. But the challenge is, how do we put a lot of elements and still make it feel good? So you are highlighting exactly what we're trying to figure out here. And that's why this is a project we're in together. Okay, here we go. Chase cards that aren't Umbreon too. Yeah, exactly. You know, we're trying, the objective here is how can we make this crowded and still awesome? So let's try this out. Persian official art. Actually, I got lucky that I got the right results there. Let's see if we can find a cool Persian art. This is from TCG Pocket, right? Beautiful card, okay. You know, this is one of the hardest parts of the process and something I try to do before the streams because it takes a long time to find artwork that works. Okay, those aren't gonna work. Let's go to Bulbapedia. If you do the Giovanni, you would only have his top half and make it look like he is looking over them, like a shadow. Yeah, great point. He is meant to be doing that. He is meant to be looking like he's kind of above everyone else, and we'll add some lighting to help with that, Cosmic. So great call out there. Oh, Marshall, you just brought up a card. I had just talked about it before you got in. Growing up, that was my chase card, was the Persian. It was one of my favorite cards that I had ever seen, mostly because of the background. Okay, not a whole lot of Persian, both official artwork and even in the anime. Okay, let's look on TCG. I know that we have that incredible Persian art, full art. That one's not gonna work because he is facing away. Could this original art work? Let's find out together. First, we're gonna make this a smart object. And the reason why I'm gonna do that for this one is so that I can make this image a lot bigger. It's not the best way to upscale, it's just a quick way to upscale. Now I'm going to my quick selection tool. I'm gonna tell it I wanna select this beautiful little cat. It said, okay, you got your cat, you wanted it, boom. Now you've got yourself a cat. Ditch a Pokemon for the rocket grunts. Anyone in front of him needs to look smaller. Not a lot of great Persian art. Did you ever get that Persian Dex? As a kid, I did, and then lost my full collection. And I don't have it yet, but I do have the dark Persian. So I am starting to collect some of the Persian cards. Unfortunately, I don't yet have this one, so I am on the hunt. Cosmic, a lot of great ideas, by the way. Thank you so much. Yep, you're right. You're calling out a lot of things that we do need to take care of, but what we're doing one thing at a time is figuring out what elements are going to be on here. Once we know what we think we want on here, then we can really finesse where everything fits, and yeah, find that balance that you're mentioning. So thank you for calling that out. You're 100% right. I think you all can see it, right? That Persian's not going to work. One of the main reasons is the illustration style is very different. It's got a lot of shading that is very different than how the rest of the team has. So that's not going to be the move. No, I don't have it right now. And I mean, hey, it's not an expensive card, but if you know me, you know I try my best not to ever buy singles online, which is why I still don't have it. I have been just kind of waiting to either find it at a trade show, find it at a shop, you know, something organic like that, because it's just too easy. TCG player, I could get so many of the cards I want, but where's the fun in that? Okay, this Persian might work. I'm not sold that it will yet, but I'm gonna try. Because I love the idea of adding Persian into here. And they have no identifying marks that would prevent us from doing this. But it does kind of interfere with Meowth. Oh man, I wish we could add... Oh, noted. That's so funny. Missed that. Interesting, friends. If the style match that pose, I know, right? I think we might have to say RIP to Persian being part of this visual. I don't know that the right Persian art exists for us that really is gonna jive here. I'm gonna do one more look. Interesting, but same thing. The shading isn't right there. Hey, okay, check it out. This shading on this one is actually the same style. We've got the sheens, we've got the shadows. The demeanor might be the issue on this one, but what do we think, guys? Sound off in the chat. Do we think that I should, sorry, I got distracted. Should I keep trying to bring Persian in, or do we call it a day and focus on if we bring that Mewtwo in? Let me know what you think. This is all of our design, so I want the opinions. That didn't work. Let's see if it will work. Select subject. Okay. Yeah, it's having trouble selecting the subject on this image, so I'm having to go in more manually. Just give me a moment to do that. I'm not a fan of Persian art. Okay, awesome. We got one vote. You know it's all about the votes, friends. I'm not gonna do a poll. I just want to hear from y'all, so just let me know. You know I try whatever you guys suggest, unless it's cray. Here in Mexico City, we have a kind of flea market thing where Pokemon TCG players get together to buy, sell, and trade cards. Oh, Zoan, that is so cool. Love that idea. Love flea market culture. California has a lot of that. Flea market meant a very different thing growing up in Miami. And when I discovered what a flea market was in California, I was like, oh wow, this is actually pretty awesome. And Zoan, I am going to Mexico City next February. So it would be amazing to meet up with some friends out there. My beautiful, incredible, gorgeous partner is turning 30. And so we have decided for her 30th to go to Mexico City. Okay, so two things. This Persian is the Persian that's worked the best. Second thing, it kind of feels like we need to decide between Meowth or Persian because they're both kind of have to sit on the bottom, right? Now, this is where, again, we can take inspiration from the way that these images work, right? Remember we talked about this? We make the crowdedness work by hiding where the image ends behind each other, right? So if I select this Meowth, and then I select this Persian, and I delete, did I work? Yes, it did. And I delete Persian from behind, we don't get the tail, we don't get this back foot, we just get them coming out of them like this. I am also worried that it is crowded. So Cosmic, I hear you. Oh, I haven't looked at the chat, but if you're still thinking that, I am with you. We are not there yet. And this doesn't work here. Yeah, we are not there yet. And that's just, that's fun, right? That means that there's more amazing work to do together. Okay, so let's see. Marshall's not a fan. Halian likes the idea, but agrees they're not sure if it works. Cosmic, ditch Team Rocket and do a theme where it's Pokemon around Geo. Oh, around Geo? We kind of just, yeah, hey, Cos, that's the thing, is we just made this. And so we already did a visual that's all about like Giovanni and their Pokemon. And so now the idea here is how do we show that whole Team Rocket? Cosmic, I do think you also mentioned the grunts. I had a lot of trouble finding good imagery of the grunts that I could use. There's actually only one that I found that I could use. And, oop, what did I just do? Messed that up? Yeah, I did. Sorry, I just messed up this mask that I did. So I can try that again and we'll see. Can you put Persian behind Jessie? Maybe Persian could be left for another design. if it's not working. Okay, awesome. I think it's been decided, the sentiment in the chat. Sorry, it's not your moment. And then maybe we do something like this. We're hiding Jesse's leg. Remember, Jesse's leg goes way out. So we need to hide where it ends. And I don't want to reverse the rocket on their T. So it does leave a kind of gap here that we need to fill. So let's keep talking. Let's keep working. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Marshall. You loving the final geo? Awesome. Pour out one of the... Yeah. Sorry, Persian. You're not going to make the cut. But I do agree. Yep. And Cosmic, you are referring to the exact visual that I found. I also learned about Baby Mew too. I did a lot of research before getting into this, and was just so sad to hear about their true story. Oh man, give me 1 second. You might see something weird. Weird. Okay. Destined Rivals. I think Pokey Beach put up a great image of it. I know the exact image you're talking about, Cosmic. Awesome, yeah, maybe another one. Can we add Jesse's leg back but just put it behind the words? Oh, good idea. Let's see how that works. Hold on, I want to find this image. Cosmic, you've given a lot of ideas and I've explained why some of them don't work. But we're all about testing here. So I want to spend the time and make sure you see what we're trying. Oof, that's a small image. Oh my gosh. Come on, that's too small. We're gonna have to make this real big. I might have to upscale this image to even do this, but let's see. Fill the gap with Victory Bell or Mimikyu. I already read that, but I love that idea. Marshall, the Wobbuffet, and apparently that is the promo that is being included with the ETB. I don't know if that's 100% confirmed, but I did hear that or read that. That I think is awesome because we do know that it is a Wobbuffet card. So, okay, here are the grunts that Cosmic is referring to, and this visual is really awesome. So, the main reason why I decided not to use this was because I can't really separate these grunts very well. Their legs here are kind of intertwined. That was my original thought process, but I don't care anymore because it's what the people want. So we're gonna try it. So here we go. Let's see. We're gonna grab their arm. And as you all know, the first grab is always very rough. This is just to sell the idea. We don't want to be cemented into this, so I don't want to pour 20 minutes in like we did with the Jesse. I went too far into that Jesse and we paid the price. Okay, here we go. We got one grunt. Let's get our second grunt. If you're wondering why the selection tool isn't working, by the way, it's because of how small this image is. So the way that this tool works is by looking at all the pixels next to it and understanding where the color shifts. But the less pixels you have, the less those distinctions are made. And so the easier it is for the computer to think, or the AI to think, oh yeah, that's the same color. And so that's why you're seeing some of that distortion happen. Okay, we've got her pretty well. Ooh, can't lose the fingers. We need them fingers. All right, that's looking good. Let's get rid of Arbok here. You see, it couldn't tell the difference between black and purple there. And it couldn't even distinguish this hand. Wow. What a loser. AI is a loser. Sorry, y'all, I'm losing my mind. Thank you so much for being here. 11 amazing, wonderful, incredible people here. Y'all are the best. Boom. All right. Check out the new Rocket promo. Did that, fill the gap, read that. Can't take inspiration from their poses. You could do your own take on this design. Cosmic, let me know what you mean by that. Do you mean illustrate, like draw? Because I can't draw. And I sure can't draw the grunts. So that is the challenge here again, what we're doing, right? We're designing using official art and creating something that's unique to us. But maybe I misunderstood what you meant there. Just cleaning that up a little bit. I do love these grunts. It's kind of cool as well that they've got the different uniforms. Oof, this is gonna be hard. AOB. AOB. Okay. Literally, almost put their credit card information in earlier. So, Halian, I love what you said about the leg. Let's just see how that works here. Ooh, I'm struggling. You know what I need to do? I'm gonna move these guys here because these are two pieces that I don't know for sure. I know that Meowth has to be on the bottom here. So I know Meowth goes right here. We love this Jessie. I think we've all agreed that Jessie looks great here. So what do we know is working about this design is 4 things. We know that Giovanni is working, even though I see already I want to add more smoke. There we go. We know Giovanni's working. I love the way this Wobbuffet is sitting. So much energy, so much excitement. Let's see. That leg goes... Bro, that leg literally looks like it's just gonna never end. Let's see. Can we make the never-ending leg? The leg that never ended. No. It's because I have an artboard. That would have been funny to do. There we go. Oh, wait. I think I can do it. The leg that never ends. So I think we know that this is working right now. And so let's see where we add in from here. That looks like the Godfather. Yes, right? He's totally the Godfather in this visual. So we know that if we're gonna have James, we have to have Jesse. Make the rest of them small underneath him. That leg. Yeah, so this is where it gets, a little bit difficult because we need everyone besides Giovanni who can feel really big. Everyone else, though, has to feel the same size for the design to feel like it's got the right vibe, right? This is another great example again. Half Giovanni, top half coming out of the smoke. Yeah, totally. I need to add more smoke, so that's something you called out that is a great point. We will be adding more smoke here. Oh my gosh, it's 9:40 already. Whoa, didn't realize that. Okay, so now one element at a time. Let's see what we can add. We like the idea of the Pokemon back here. Since we did it on one side, it makes sense that we can maybe do it on the other side. But Marshall's saying maybe Meowth doesn't go here on the bottom. Maybe it goes behind. What that might mean is that we have to play with another Meowth. Right? Look at this Meowth where he's looking down as well. That seems like it might fit a little better. But we won't know until we try, so let's see. And here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Change him. For now, I'll leave the tail, but I could see us removing it. Interesting. But maybe he actually needs to be reflecting the other way so that he's mirroring the way that Wobbuffet is kind of going outward. Let me close the website. What do we think, yo? I like Meowth in the middle and Arbok top right. Arbok out the other side of Geo opposite Wobbuffet. Great. Awesome. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of the ideas that we're trying already. Oh man, that right there works kind of well. Obviously, we need a lot of smoke, right? Again, definitely aware there's a lot of environment missing from here. Man, I don't know where my smoke brushes went. I'll have to find them because I had quite a few. And now all I can find is like these, which are not what we're going for, but just so you can see. Meowth makes more sense and I like what I'm seeing here. Cool, okay, so I think we like Meowth here on the shoulder. That's what it's sounding like. Persian, let me delete you. And where's Arbok? So here we go. We've got Meowth here, and we've got... Oh, I'm sorry. Come on. There we go. So it's either Meowth or it's Arbok. I'm going to zoom in a little so we can see. It's either Meowth or it's Arbok. Okay, cool. Cosmic is liking it. I think everyone is liking where we're going. James giving Giovanni a grind. Bro. Okay, love that. So let's see. You guys are so funny. You know, there's something cool here, and let me try to separate these two, because the only way we're gonna get these both to work and get Jesse in, which is a must, is if they're separate. So I'm gonna just have to bear through the work later and separate these beauties, because it's just integral to whether we think that they need to be in there, or to them being there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is inverse this and delete that. Awesome. Gonna have to build that leg out. We'll figure that out. Cosmic, I couldn't find a good image of them using the black uniform that was high resolution enough. So I am gonna have to stick with the white, but I totally agreed. I'm gonna do one last look because I'm sorry about the changes. Because it would be smart if they were all in the same uniform. Bami in the club. That's fan art. And that was the harder thing, was finding non-fan art version of it. Which is something that we have to be super careful of. Yeah. Just looking around, just trying to see. That's not an image. Yeah, you know, and again, this is where we toe that line here, and that's what's the fun part of this stream is we don't have any image at our disposal. We've got to work with what we've got and create the best thing that we can. So while I agree, I love the idea of them all having black, it's just not going to work. Can you do a replace color on the whites? A little more complicated than you might think, but let's try that. This is gonna be the last thing we do, so this design won't be finished today on stream, and that's okay. Should we do a part 4? Is that too much? Let me know what you guys think. I mean, either way, Journey Together, I have a lot of packs to give away, so we're gonna do that next stream, but I don't know, maybe I'll do a part 4, because I just love doing this with you guys, and I want this design to be epic. I want you guys to want to wear this, so I don't want us to rush. But hey, let's do that. The letters remind me of The Godfather. Yes, that's what I'm hoping. Okay, so let's try this idea. I'm gonna duplicate James because this is a little bit difficult. Different uniform looks more like your design inspo anyway. Yeah, that is part of the inspo, right? It's like it's supposed to take different moments. But I just like the fact that I don't know how to do this. And that's honestly the main reason why I'm motivated to try this right now. How would I make this design black? So there's the first obvious step, which is coming into here and selecting anything that is white or the white shadow. So that's step 1. And that's the easy part. Here we go. Okay. So now what do we have? We have just that white layer. Awesome. And now, let me bring this over so that we have color reference. Now, I don't know at all how to do this, so you guys are just gonna see me experiment. The first idea that comes to mind is super bare bones. I'm just gonna create a shape. And that shape is gonna have this color here. I'm gonna mask that shape so that it only affects, oh, I'm sorry about that, only affects this layer. And now look, I also realized that I didn't grab everything. Wrong way. There we go. Awesome. Now that I've grabbed that, already dark. So in that sense, we've got it. Let me make sure we don't miss any pixels. And again, if I actually did this, I would need to redo this whole thing later to make sure that it's print quality. But right away, I see how that could work. Let's take this off. What's missing, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you can or are seeing it, is that we lost our shadows, right? So that's where I'll play with layer styles. Whoa, guys, we did it. It's not perfect, but that's already black. Okay, so, right, as always, we're not gonna spend too much time on an idea. We are going to try, and let's plug this design in now. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I find my layer. Here we go. Awesome. Let's zoom out of here. What are we gonna do? We're gonna make this a smart object so that we don't mess with it. Oh, I'm sorry, all 3 layers a smart object. Let's put that right in front of James so we know exactly where we wanted him. And let's move that here. Whoa, oh snap. Emo James. You know, Marshall, color replacement is something I don't actually do a lot at all. So it's a skill. You know, Photoshop is this incredible place because you could work on it for 15 years and not know how to do things. Because all you really know how to do are the things you need to do. Please, I would love to know here. Let me know what you think. And Halian, can you use a color slider to just darken the white, or does that not work? No, I don't think so. But again, because of my lack of expertise in doing this, I can't tell you for sure. And so why don't we find out together real quick? Where's my James? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did I delete the James layer? Never delete your layers. There we go. And let me make sure I name Emo James. That's what this layer is called. Okay, so let's see. Halian, because I don't know, but my thought is, right, same thing. If I select all of this and I just come in and I use the brightness or the color slider to darken it, what happens? Oh, you're totally right. I could have just done that. Yeah, look at that. That totally works. Very cool. Thank you for recommending that. Look how easy that was. I didn't even have to do any of that object. But maybe grayish rather than black. You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, that's amazing. I'm actually a big Harry Potter fan, so that is quite funny, my friends. Okay. I am not sure how I feel about the black yet. I know that I did it, but I don't know that I like it more than the white, because the white adds a lot of really cool contrast to the design. You know, I like the way that the white makes him stand out. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to know the vote here. Oh, why wouldn't it let me, Do I have a poll open? I was trying to do, there we go. This here is a team vote. So let's see, as a team, as a unit, what do we all think we should put there? Check Discord later. I got you, Cosmic. I appreciate all the suggestions and thoughts. JB, I appreciate you being here. ALB, Cosmic, Ernie, Halian, anyone that's here. Zach, you guys are awesome. So black is better because the white letters are right underneath him. Yeah, good point. Although the text here won't be white, or it might not be white. Text formatting is usually the last thing that I do, but just to show you an idea of what we're gonna go for, we're definitely gonna put a stroke on this. It's gonna just help with legibility. I was thinking maybe red, And then I thought it could be cool, again, playing off of this idea of the girlfriend shirt. This is where we then would maybe add something like this. Maybe the stroke actually needs to be white. Not sure about the stroke just yet. Let's just go with that. And then I might even add like an inner bevel. Really small. This is huge. So just so you guys can get an idea. That's not exactly what we're going to do. But it is this idea of the text having a lot more life. And then here we'll make sure to come in, right? And we will make sure to grab colors from our image so that it all relates. Right? Even this blue, instead of this color, let's take the color from James. Maybe darken it a little bit. We want to have nice contrast there. But you see what I mean? I'm more of a skater punk style emo, the more... ALB, bro, I gotta get on your streams. If you speak any way like you comment, yo, your streams must be lit, bro. ALB and Cosmic right now both agree that the black is better. Now that we see this idea, let's see, some people like it, some people I like white with that better. Yeah, right, so we see why that works. Okay, we gotta start winding the stream down, and there's one more amazing giveaway for 2 more people. So unfortunately, I think this is as far as we're gonna get today. I do want to find, where's our other grunt? Where'd you go? I miss you, grunt. All right, here we go. Let's cut them out real quick, because I can't end the stream without us at least having a visual idea of how these all play together. And if you're here, stay tuned, because we do have our final giveaway of the night. We are giving away an error card, and it is Team Rocket themed. So I think these 2 are gonna go like this. James is definitely gonna go in front of Emo James. Let me get this hand out of the way. Right, and then they're kind of both using that same, they're pointed outward, so they're giving us that great energy. Blink-182. I used to love, well, I still do love Blink-182. White with the grunts is black. Yes, nothing else at the bottom pops like the white. True, yeah, like if we really do just want this to really pop, making it white does accomplish that. Maybe just having a stroke, but we'll figure out where we go. ALB. Amazing. Okay. Yep, you see what I mean? Totally Cosmic. Yeah, no, I love your suggestions. Thank you for always being here. That's what we need. That's what we need. People who aren't afraid to just put in their 2 cents. As long as we all know that none of us are... Don't come in and be positive with what will work. Come in and give suggestions like you have been doing, and that's what it's all about. I love it. The issue that we're having is that we don't have a great Jesse that works here for the space right now. And that is what we're experiencing. Just playing around a little bit. What if they're kind of connected like this? Interesting. I don't know if that's it. And you know, the other problem is, like, I know that the easy solution that could really work quickly is flip this. But to your point, Zach, and this is exactly what Marshall just called out, and why I'm struggling is because it makes the R backwards. Now I could go through the work of just making the R work the other way. That's a 20-30 minute job. But I just don't know that would solve it either, because even just how far out she needs to be. Yeah, I don't know yet, guys. We could try flipping James. His R is a little bit more hidden. Great point, Halian. That actually does, and let me flip Jesse back. That does still kind of ring true as an R. It would be easier to fix this R. I'll agree with that for sure. And then maybe if Jesse's a little bit more like this. It's not there yet. Jesse behind the leg, good point. And then maybe turning him. Wow, layout. Layout is so difficult sometimes, and that's what this is all about. Thank you all so much for being here. This has been awesome. Or hide the R, put something in front of her. That's cool there. Okay. We're gonna have to pause for here. Oh, cool, you like that? Yeah, what am I pressing? So far, this is, let's see, come on. Oh, no, I went too far. Oh, well, where'd it go? Jesse on the left, behind James' leg. James flipped back around. I see, right. So you guys are saying you like this style. Where it's like this. Jesse's here kind of tucked with her. She's tucked here. And again, remember that like we don't need to feel like the legs are in our way. Because that is what this design style is all about. Use the part of the image that works. Hide the part of the image that doesn't. Maybe there's room for a Pokemon here as well. Because there's, yeah, maybe, but I think for right now, what do we think? Any last minute ideas? Leg day every day. Yes, more connecting. Oh wait, and I'm sorry, she's actually supposed to be the other way, isn't she? Oh yeah. This probably won't work, but I thought maybe, what if we just delete? It's so iconic to her, but maybe we think that it's, oh, I put them both in there. Oopsies. No, that doesn't work unless James is also in front. Oh, JB, you think that this also needs to invert? I just hid the hair. Let me know if that's what you were thinking. I mean, that's coming together a little bit, right? Maybe she can turn a little bit. Her size is good. Maybe she can turn a little bit. To be honest, I like the very start best, plus a gradient font. LOL, I know, right? This is so hard. My issue with this is that it leaves a big gap right here. And then there's some space here that I don't really know what to do with. Maybe trying to include James's leg, right? Maybe trying to make them too small is what's hurting us too. Maybe it does need to be where they're a little bit bigger. And then these guys would be bigger too. Layout takes a really long time to perfect, yeah. To be honest, I really like this layout, personally. That I think is working pretty well. I'm just gonna try undoing. This was also a pretty decent one if we hide the legs. But then this was the other idea that we had, where this is up front. And maybe there's something like this. Bring them down, put them in here, create a layer mask, hide their legs. No, don't shut down my computer, I'm still working. Man, there's so many ways that this could go. Ah! And now we have so many different lockups that I don't even know which one everyone liked. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna end the design part of the stream here. And what we're going to do, let me turn all this off. And what we're going to do is when I'm designing this, I will share out. Oh, that's looking kind of cool. And she's right in the middle. I'm gonna share out a few different versions, right? So I'll share out 3 poses, let's say, and then together as a community in the Discord, or I'll also post it on the community. Not everyone likes Discord. We'll decide together which pose is gonna be the one that makes the final design. Okay, awesome. So here we go. We are done, my friends. All I'm doing right now is gonna create a mock-up of the shirt so that we have that. So let's put this here. Let's get rid of the black so that it looks organic. There we go. That looks kind of cool. And that's something that we'll need to do later. Actually, this is really cool that this showed up because this is some of that lo-fi, hi-fi filtering that we want to do. But we need to balance it. So let me show you a little bit. So it's like, boom. No, that won't work. But anyways, we'll get back to that later. Let me add a little bit of hue and saturation here. A little bit of contrast. Make both of these tied to this. And make sure that the design is centered. Yeah, obviously not done. There's a lot that still needs to go into this design to make it amazing. But let's get it added to the drop. Today, what did we do? We added 2 more designs to the drop. We finalized. Oh no, yeah, that's all we worked on today. Thank you so much, Marshall. Ernie, thank you. Cosmic Flip James, I hear ya. Looks better with just 2 Pokemon. Juggling chat and keeping things moving. Yeah, truly. It is a hard line to cross, but it has been so much fun. And I didn't forget your suggestion about the beanie. Unfortunately, I only found 1 beanie. Where is it? Yeah, so the only beanie that we can do is just embroidered. Let me show you. On Printify, they only have this beanie. Yeah, this one. Oh no, this is just a mock-up, I'm sorry. On Printify, they only have this custom beanie that's super weird, and for kids, it's super thin. And then when you look at, come on. Yeah, they only have an embroidered option is the point. And so I need to keep looking for a good mock-up, but a beanie is an awesome classic thing that you know I love and wear a lot. So I would love to make that as well. Okay, that's it, my friends. This is the end of this part of the stream. We've got 1 more giveaway. Whoa, we jumped from 16 to 5 people. That's all right. I appreciate you all being here. I know it's late. Let's get this last giveaway going. You have all been here, weathering, having an amazing time together, creating a collection that we can all be proud of. Kaz, thank you so much for spending your break here. Appreciate you so much. Truly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, my friends, let's get this going. I'll close all of these files later. That's not for you guys to worry about. Let's go to Pack Pool. Let's go to the wheel. Let's go to our settings. We're gonna create a new giveaway. Oh wait, reset all entries. New giveaway, next. And this one, we're gonna write Team Rocket. All right. If you are here, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here on the stream. We are at the very end, which means that we're doing our last 2 giveaways. And I am checking my hair. Let's see, it's funny because I can't see it. There we go. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Still learning. I got my haircut today, or yesterday, so I'm trying to figure out how to style it. Okay, mis amigos. It is near the end of stream, my friend. Yes, it is. We have now streamed 3.5 hours. I think we're gonna have to do a part 4. I thought that it was gonna just be part 3. I gotta figure out, to be honest, with the amount of time, you know, I'm struggling a lot with time. I've got a lot of projects going on right now. And so I'm in this in between of deciding how much time to put into each project like this Team Rocket versus putting out shorts, which I haven't really been able to do. So I don't want to promise a part 4 just yet. My brain is just turning. The wheels are spinning. I'm figuring out time. But I know that we're really all excited about this collection, so I almost rather put more time into making sure we can print and make these, which is also going to take quite a bit of time for me to set up and do and get the files ready. I think I'm talking myself out of part 4. We'll decide later. For right now, it's just about thanking you all for being here. I don't think this is the last giveaway I entered. No worries. Anyone can enter here. This is the last giveaway. If you're here, I appreciate you. You've spent your time with me. If you win twice, you win twice. You know, Marshall, that is a great point. We could stop for a little bit and maybe come back. The only problem with that is I am such a person that I've gotta do something when the iron's hot. Like when I'm passionate about a project, I just can't put it down, because then when I do, it kind of resets me, right? So like technically I'm supposed to stream once every 2 weeks, but we've gone 3 weeks in a row now because I just want to keep going with this. But let's see. I mean, hey, this isn't the only merch we're gonna create. This isn't the only posters we're gonna, create for the community. So I'll update everyone on what the plan is. Thank you all so much for being here, for giving me your time, your energy. Yeah, Marshall, you get it. Sam Tran, hey, welcome. I'm not sure how long you've been here, but thank you so much. I'm glad you've gotten here. Fue Coco, yeah, there is a bit of a delay. I use the best latency I can, but I'm at my studio and the Wi-Fi here is just not good. All right, friends. We want more. We want more. There's just so many projects too that I want to do that it's like, yeah, how long do I spend on Team Rocket? We're going to be designing my brand, Dex Hunt. Because we're not Poke Art Hunt anymore, I want to create a Dex Hunt brand. So that's going to be a live stream. We've got the Card Party brand identity for 2026 that I want to do. I want to go back to some posters, especially in that same style that we did the Sylveon poster. A lot of ideas, not short of ideas, just short of time. Ahora, I'm done talking, mi amigos. Ahora es tiempo para un giveaway. Now it's time for the giveaway. Thank you all so much. If you have not entered, this is your very last moment. This is the last giveaway of the night. I won't remind you in between people. So right now, Team Rocket in the chat if you want to win some cards. Okay. Here we go, my friends. I can't shuffle, so all I can do is aquí, así, venga. Here we go. Let's just let it choose a winner, and you guys will hear it before I say it, but here we go. Woo! Ernie. Felicidades. Congratulations, Ernie. You are a winner chicken dinner. Mr. I Never Win. Bringing that win. Okay, here we go. So you are the winner, my friend. And now we are going to shuffle the wheel. And we're going to get you some cards. Congrats. Let's give Mr. Ernest some congrats. And let's see what they get. 45. Okay, number 45. Let's see. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. You got one of the bonus. 2x hits, my friend. That means that you get the card behind this and you get another pool, which doesn't count against your, 2 pools. Oh my goodness. I just got the hiccups so bad. So your first card is a Melmetal EX. Congratulations on that EX. We're going to remove that. Now you're going to get a second card. So let's find out what that card is. Sin problema, mi amigo Ernie. Muchísimas gracias, he said. He said thank you. And number 25. Okay. Oh. There's nothing in 25. What happened? Bro, you would think I could just do a simple... Okay. 25 is gone. If you guys can see in the binder, 25 is gone. I don't know what I did wrong. There's no card here, no card here, but there's a card right here. So I'm just taking the nearest card to it. And it's a nice one, Ernie. It's actually one of my favorite cards in this binder right now. And this comes to us from Illustrator Scove. Congratulations. Look at this epic Deoxys. Oh my gosh, I am absolutely obsessed with this card. The only thing I don't love about this card is the fact that it's got like 6 lines of text here. But the art is just beautiful. So dynamic. Really, really love this one. So congratulations. Yeah, 25 is gone. Did we do it? Or maybe I just didn't fill it in. I'm not sure what happened there. Apologies. I make mistakes. But you got one more, my friend. One more pull, and let me make sure that I take out 24. Because we just pulled 24. Aquí, 24. Okay. Shuffle once, shuffle twice. Wepa. All right, my friend, last one. Last win for you, and then one more person will win. But Mr. Ernie got number 18. And who knows, he could keep going if he hits the right spot. Oh, not today. But you did get a beautiful full art trainer, Greta. Look at that. I love this art as well. I bought this for the stream. It's so majestic. The illustration style, the background colors, the choice of how to do the holographic. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. Look at that, baby. You can see, it's almost like it has a glitter. Just marvelous. What a beautiful card. Congratulations, Ernie. You've got 3 beautiful cards coming your way. I think I saw you say you don't have the Melmetal. Oh, is this an SIR? Oh, snap. Yeah, this is an SIR. Hey. That's how you know. I don't really I don't care if it's expensive or valuable. If I think the art's amazing, it's going in here. Congratulations. That's an SIR. Whoa. That's amazing. Congrats, Ernie. Oh, here's my notepad. Awesome. Wrong pen. Mr. Ernie. Boom. I hope you love those cards. And I cannot wait to send them your way because they are yours. So that's part of sending them your way. Awesome. Boom. Ernie's cards are taken care of. Oh, awesome. Que bueno, mi amigos. So much fun. Thank you again. I'll say it a million times. Appreciate you all being here. 8 wonderful people here. One more person is going to win. Not just 2 hits of the Pika-Pal binder, but they're going to win this beautiful, let me take it out, error card of Giovanni's Exile. Got to stay on theme with our Rocket, Team Rocket. So I went, I bought these from TCG Players. It's one of the few times I bought singles. Awesome. Greta. So this is going to whoever is about to win this giveaway. You will, no matter what, go home with 3 cards. All right, my friends. Like I said, no warnings, no resubmitting. I'm about to do the giveaway. So we are going to re-roll the winner, and you guys are going to see it before me. So let me just wait 1 second. Oh. Boom! JB Pokestop. Oh, you're the winner. Hey, you're the winner. If you're here, you're the winner. You do have to be here, but I believe that he's here. He's been here for most of the night. I apologize. I actually don't know if you're a he. But they're here, and yes, I see you in chat, so welcome. Hello. You're about to win some cards. All right, my friends, here we go. We got our winner. We're gonna get out of here. We're going to the wheel. JB, it's time for you to win at least 3 cards. You just won yourself this error card. And I'm sorry, I actually didn't mention, if you don't know what the error is in this card, take one more look. Use your head. That's a hint. So in most Pokemon card art, or in all Pokemon card art, when the object goes out of their frame, it's supposed to be the highest layer, the top layer, so that it doesn't happen, so that this doesn't happen where the ILE is on top of his head. That's not meant to be like that. Congratulations, AOB, I clocked out finally. Did I miss anything? Oh, just JB winning a beautiful amazing card called Giovanni's Exile, and now getting 2 hits off the wheel. So let's go. These are the final 2 of the night. Uno, dos, tres. Shuffle those cards. Boom. Yeah, I hope you had a great day, ALB. Hope you made that money. Making that money. Okay. Thank you all for still being here. Haley and Zach, ALB, Ernie, Kev. You guys are the best. JB. Number 8. Ooh, okay. This is I believe, Sword and Shield era. Beautiful art. And a silly little Pokemon. Oh, they a skunk. Look at that skunk tank. I just really enjoyed the art on this one. Very storybook, color pencil style illustration, which tend to be some of my favorite styles of cards. And I'm also a very big fan of when cards have more than one Pokemon. So you can see here a Paris, if I'm correct. Little Paris guy there. So I love that. Another nod to the original 151. JB. 13-hour day? I thought days were 24 hours. Amazing. Facts, AOB. Okay, awesome. Oh, thank you, Kev, for saying that. Awesome, awesome. So that is your first win, and here we go. Here's your last spin. Uno, dos, tres. Oh, sorry. Let me bring the wheel up. Uno, dos, tres. Okay, friends. The next stream, if it's not the rocket stream that we jump and do before Journey Together, is gonna be Journey Together. We're gonna do something design related with Journey Together. We're gonna be giving away Journey Together packs, not just the Pika-Pal binder. So stay tuned for that. That one's gonna be super hype. Okay, awesome. Number 31. That is our final card of the night. Let's see. Okay, and it is a V-Star. You have won yourself an Arceus V-Star. A card that I would not know anything about if it wasn't for Pokemon Pocket, or a Pokemon that I would know nothing about. But now that I just spent so much time trying to defeat this on expert mode, pretty cool Pokemon. So congratulations, JOB. These are your 3 beauties. Ching! That's what you're taking home. I hope you love it. I hope you're happy. And I cannot wait to send these out to you. As I grow my collection, you guys get to grow yours. That's what I try to do always. And so I'm very happy to help you guys win some cards. Man, it's sad because, to be honest, I wish I could just I just want to keep going for 3 more hours and just keep this design coming to life. But I do, unfortunately, have to do some work after this. JB, stop. So unfortunately, I've got to go back to being an adult. But thank you all so much for being here. Let's do a raid if you guys are down. Let me hear in the comments. If I can get at least 4 people to raid with me, let's go raid someone. And yeah, and we're going to keep this alive. We're going to get this collection made. You have my word. We'll see how many of them we can do, but we're going to do as many as we can. And yeah, I can't wait to give that back to the community. Thank you all for being here. Kev, thank you for the props. JB, of course, I appreciate you. Yo, Jackson, what's up? Are we close? What are we? 1853. Making our way up. I need to make some more shorts. I've been sleeping on my shorts. But I am currently working on a Machoke illustration rare video that is coming up next. So awesome. Okay, let's see. Bum, ba, da, boom. Boom. Oh. 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 All right, my friends. Just reading, making sure everyone's hyped. I can go read for a bit. Awesome. Yeah, let's just get that going. Let me find who we're gonna go see. Let's go, cousins. Oh, Chris is still streaming. Should we just raid Chris? I love Chris. He's an awesome creator. He is a little bit big, so maybe we should go with someone smaller. We have done Braille rips every time, so... Oh wait, I think I know who I want to do. Stay Happy. You know that I always like to support minority creators, where they're, you know, that's where they're from, or female creators. We have a female creator, Stay Happy, who is super cool, 5,000 subscribers, 60 people in there. So if you guys are down, oh wait, they're opening Journey Together, and they're opening One Piece. So I hope you guys are down with that. Oh, Halion, I know that feeling. The way that when a short bombs. Yeah, we'll talk about more of that next time. I sent Rocket Scout Lofart's short to raid. LOL. Okay, here we go. That's it. We're ending the stream. Thank you all so much. You're amazing. You're awesome. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your energy. You guys are making this community what it is. I would just be a lonely Spanish designer without you all. So, gracias por tu tiempo. Thank you for your time, your energy. Let's go raid. Let's go have some fun. Let's go hype up somebody else in the community. Have a great